very small, very fast black dragon. One sec here, I need to pull up my notes, and then I'll have an idea as to where everybody's at. Alright, so it's currently 5 p.m. Llama Shot on the 23rd on a wheel day. It's a little chilly. Should be in the mid-30s. Dawn's currently staring out the road towards West Crown. And everybody else was, I believe, just out in the forest wandering around.
Don't really know what I could do right now. I'm just waiting for people to get back.
Yeah, because we went searching for the dragon's loot. We didn't find any loot. Nor did we find a loot in his hoard.
Yeah. If you guys wanna out of character, if you guys wanna come grab Dawn and go back in for one more try before we go to West Crown, we can do that.
Well, if I recall, we were going to look for a tracker.
Well, in that regard, there are the rangers in our village.
Alright, I'm back.
So, you guys, I'll just wait for you guys for now.
How's the weather up there, Zeta?
Hot and fucking sweaty. Oh, wait, no, that was a real question? Let's ask my AccuWeather forecast report.
Okay. It's gonna be much of the same tomorrow.
Wonderful. Francis?
Yeah?
Much of the same tomorrow.
Thank you, Zeta, with the AccuWeather report. At that point, we've lost sight of the dragon, guys. So,
Yes. Lost track of it a long time ago. But
you wanna
where were you guys heading?
get Danavan?
We could get Jonathan.
Danavan?
What time did you say it was? It's morning?
It's 5 p.m.
PM. Okay.
Yeah, we can rest and then get Donovan.
Where are you guys gonna rest?
You're probably closer to
Back
Dane
in
Hole.
town, yeah. Or
It's depends. You guys are probably about midway between the two towns.
We may as well head for Danehold to rest and pick up Dawn.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. It'll take a few hours. You guys will show up in town around 9 p.m. ish. Has Donovan doing anything besides waiting on Furion?
No, I believe he actually retired for the night at one point to actually eat for the first time in like a day and a half.
Okay.
So he's at the inn right now.
Sure. He's getting a room and food?
Yeah.
Okay. It'll be like $1.50.
Take it.
And then I'm sure everybody else is gonna end up. Well, where's everybody else go when you get to town?
Probably go to the inn, get some supper in a room.
Sure. So I guess while you're I guess after eating but still hanging out in the tavern area, you'll see the rest of the party walk on in. They're nice and muddy. I'm assuming their horses are tied up outside.
I don't think we were on the horses. I think we were trying to prevent them from
Would you guys leave all the horses back in
with like
Summer Grove?
considering the undergrowth and the potential for a dragon. I think we wanted to leave them.
Okay. So all the dragons are in Summer Grove. Good to know. Or
I
all
mean,
the dragons,
yeah.
all the horses.
well, wait a minute.
All the horses
Am I-
just died, guys.
Am I right though? I could be wrong. I just remember that from
No,
the
they are.
session.
Yeah, we've been walking around.
Good to know.
All the horses are dead now.
Maybe. But that's a problem with horses.
It's Schrodinger's horse, isn't it?
So, Don, when Don sees you guys get into the inn, he's gonna greet you from his standard plate of meat with a you guys you look like shit. Don does not look so great himself.
Smell like it too, I'm sure, but I can't tell. We've been around it too long.
Did y'all manage to find the dragon?
We found a victim of the dragon, but no dragon itself. How about you, Don? If you were a dragon on the lam from a group of potential killers, where would you go?
He pauses for a moment and thinks. Did you try offering tribute again at the same place we found the first time?
We went
There
there,
is
but
You could say that.
Nothing there.
I'm sure if it was there, it would have alarmed us of its presence, given its attitude at the moment.
No. See, Leland's got it running scared right now. Probably scared for the first time of its life. It's a prideful little thing. I mean, you heard the way it was talking to us. Something like that. You want it to come out, you're gonna have to stroke its ego a little bit.
Treat it like the spoiled princess that it is.
Donovan points a finger over at Zeta. She gets it. It's humiliated right now, and it's scared. It's not gonna come out to you guys unless you find a way for it to save face somehow.
Look, I tried to treat it like a princess. I gave it all kind of glittery shininess and made it super pretty
Did you cast glitter dust on the dragon?
and blind.
Don looks over to the rest of the group and shakes his head. If you want to lure this thing out, you gotta make Zeta, you remember how you got close enough to pet it?
How could I forget?
Yeah.
Right, you pet a dragon. Real cool. That was the moment that you could have killed it.
Killed it? That's what you guys were for.
Yeah. Don, you know the deal. I do the punching, or you do the talking, and Zeta does the petting.
Wait. No, Don does the punching. You do the talking. I do the... No.
Leland does the petting.
No.
I'm convinced he's smarter than he acts. He has to be pretending.
Francis is just kind of looking around.
No one person can be this dumb. Well, I didn't have any luck with Furia over here, as you can probably tell. So, you guys want to go back into the woods tomorrow and give the dragon another try, or no?
We probably should. After all, he did already kill.
Indeed, I don't think we could just.
Did already kill.
I don't think we could just let her go
He,
away.
she, I'm not in the mood to give it respect.
Either way, she's probably going to lick her wounds for a little while, because they're pretty big wounds.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to worry about the dragon for some time. In the meantime, we should probably worry about the fact that Armor Lady didn't show up.
Yeah, didn't
And I
you
did
say
notice,
you had a
based on
scheduled
my
meeting?
interaction with her, that she tends to be very punctual.
To be fair, I was the one that said I would meet her in 3 days. She didn't respond. She just kept walking.
Oh.
That's a little different.
It is, but at the same time, I expected her to kind of regard a situation like this with a little more severity. So, one of 3 things in my opinion.
You
One-
did, man. Go on.
1, she ratted us out, and they're preparing to march on our village. 2, she ratted us out to try to help us, and now she's in prison because of it. Or 3, she's dead.
You did mention that she was gonna speak to her commanding officer, right?
Yeah.
I don't think they would take too kindly to her turning her back to her duty in the circumstances.
Well, the circumstances is in a legally gray area.
Wait, did you speak to her on the road?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Jurisdiction. Checks out. 2 or 3.
Right. So,
You should've-
guys want to let the dragon lick its wounds and head over to West Crown?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Are we walking all the way to West Crown?
It's not that far of a walk.
We've done it before.
Walk back to Summer's Grove to get your horses.
Yeah, I anticipated going back for the dragon. But I suppose we could go straight to West Crown.
Shouldn't we get our horses?
Yeah, I do agree that the horses are potentially necessary.
What if we need to make an expeditious retreat from West Crown?
Well, then we did something wrong.
I think we already did.
No, we didn't. Our elder did.
It's true.
We were part of the village too. I don't think their justice system really cares about, you know.
Is ignorance really a crime, Francis?
As I mentioned, the citizens of a village are only beholden to pay taxes to the village itself. The village is what pays taxes to the government. Therefore, the government of our village.
Let's not start talking about this right now. We have a game plan.
If only Leland were here.
Leland raises his hand and says, I'm right here.
Leland,
then-
is ignorance a crime?
Do
I
we
sure
go
hope
back?
not.
Do we go back for our horses, or are we just gonna go to West Crown?
I feel like we don't need the horses.
I feel like we don't need the horses.
I suppose we could go straight to West Crown.
Alright, to West Crown we go tomorrow.
Everybody's getting a room and a food.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, silver and a half.
Don't tell Leland that.
Oh no.
He'll be trying to saw silver in half all night.
Well, I mean, silver. I don't think Leland has that much money.
Sitting there like banging a silver on the floor
He's gonna-
with his sword.
Who's letting Leland sleep with him?
He could bunk with Oprah.
Okay. We'll say that's how that goes. Alright, so you guys wake the next morning, head straight out?
Sure.
Before bed, I'm gonna request some prestidigitation from Zeta to get a little clean. But that's all for the night. I don't want to sleep in mud.
Oh, wouldn't the rooms have some kind of wash tub or washroom?
There's a wash station. The rooms don't have this. This is something that's out in the hallway on one end. A lot of inns have this type of thing. It's essentially just a long trough with water in it that you can use to, like, clean off.
Zeta's gonna use prestidigitation to clean herself.
That's easy. Next morning.
Next morning, you guys wake up. You guys gonna eat your breakfast?
Yeah, do my communing.
All right. Communings get out of the way. You guys eat breakfast because you know breakfasts are included with the room. Meal during the night is where the half silver came from. So next day, you guys head on out.
Yep, towards West Crown.
We're gonna. I guess Zeta will wake up a little early and prepare her spells first.
Sure. All right. So you guys head out,
Yep.
and so it's that makes it Lamashon the 24th on an oath day. A little warmer than it was yesterday, but not by a whole lot. Partly cloudy. It's a pretty nice day overall for the time of the year. Still early, about 10 o'clock a.m. You guys woke up around 8-ish, ate breakfast, headed on out. You've been walking on the road for a couple hours here when you see a couple of figures coming up from the other direction. One particular set of armor is very familiar. And the other, less so.
How far away are they?
Not too far, and they're, I mean,
Are they on
by the
horse?
time you can actually, they're not on horses, no. Do you guys transition properly?
Yeah, I did.
Ah, I didn't know there was a map. Cool.
Donovan's gonna wave down Furia.
She'll wave, and you can see she's in the middle of talking to the figure next to her. You can blow this up real quick so you guys can see it a little better.
That's not a
Okay.
Hell Knight.
It's a crusader.
That's a good boy.
She approaches.
Lightjes, you're really quiet.
You're really quiet. Says,
Is that any better?
Thank you.
lot better.
Much better.
Too much.
Do I sound like I'm on road time radio?
A little bit.
Okay.
She kind of waves you guys down, says, "Oh, hello." She kind of stumbles over her words for a moment before the gentleman beside her takes off his helmet, says, "Are you all the, from that village that I've just learned about?" She says, yes, this is this would be the group. This guy in particular, he kind of pats Don on the shoulder. Is the one who's informed me about this current situation. He kind of puts a hand up. She quiets. The man looks to Donovan and says, "Tell me what you told her."
Don's gonna look back to the group.
Francis nods.
Well, don't let Francis say it.
Takes a deep breath, and he's gonna tell him the same thing that he told her.
All right. And kind of listens to the regaling of the situation at hand. He says, "Yep, that was what was in the report." Well then,
Scale of 1 to 10, how screwed are we?
you individually, I'm sure you should be okay.
Aubrey claps in excitement. Just one good clap.
What about our town?
Hard to say. I can't say for sure any of you would be. I'm not here to pass judgment. Apologies. My name is Ferris Kato. Mara Lictor Ferris Kato. Order of the God Claw. So, from what I understand, your, puts up air quotes, village has been off of the grid for its entirety, the entirety of its history.
The entirety of my history, too.
In mind.
So off the grid that we didn't even know it was off the grid.
Well, I'll be heading off in that direction soon enough. If you can give me some easy pointers on how to get to where I'm going, that would be much appreciated, as I have to deliver the edict.
You're looking for Elder Nimrod, Primdod.
Is he the leader of your little village?
Yeah, he's the jelly jackass that got us into this mess.
He is who we know to be the founder of the village. He described it as some sort of experiment.
Well, I don't care what he describes it as. The Tralaxian law has decided to describe this village as a cult following. He will be tried as a cult leader.
Oh.
Don looks devastated.
Maybe we ask the details on that. I wouldn't say I experienced particular cult upbringings, as far as I would know. I suppose I wouldn't know.
He says,
It
well,
was
as far
all-
as I would know, if you're from that village, you would be more experienced in cult upbringings than I could imagine.
I sadly do not have the knowledge to argue it.
But you can ask whatever questions you would like. I do not relish the idea of having to make a trek into the wilderness to find some less civilized folk.
Wait, what if you just said that it was a lie and you took it out on me instead? What if you said I gave you a false report?
I'll find out if you gave a false report when I stumble into a forest and there's nothing there.
This is the elder's fault, Don. He should answer for
Plus-
depriving us of life, essentially.
Don, if it were to be a false report, where would our people go, who we have expressly told are in danger?
Maybe.
Are they to just stay there and await their coming death?
The seer's full of shit. We all know that. Remember the centaur thing? Everyone remembers the centaur thing.
But what of the dragon?
What if the dragon is just another centaur thing?
Honestly, the dragon didn't really confirm any.
We've already told them that they need to evacuate.
Well, doubly so now.
The Mara Lecter speaks up and says, none of your people will be leaving if they do indeed exist. It will be on an extreme lockdown. They have to get the Inquisition over, and they will be undergoing questioning. Anyone who is on the more heretical side will be tried individually.
Then I
We'll
guess
see if they can be salvaged.
I guess there's nothing we can do about that, can we? All I would ask is that there is supposedly a danger coming to that village, a calamity of some kind. We don't know when it's to arrive, but it is coming. Is there any way that they could be kept safe from any such event?
They don't need to be kept safe if they're dead.
Mara Lecter says, I cannot say for sure. Though calamities don't typically happen to Chilaxian settlements. So we'll have to decide if it's actually a Chilaxian settlement, but that is not up to me.
Do we need to stay behind for questioning?
He kind of looks to Furia. Furia looks to him, and they both kind of shrug. And then the Mara Lictor looks back and says, I'm not entirely sure. Are you guys going anywhere anytime soon?
Our mounts are back in the village. I would really prefer to remove them from the village.
And there was a sect of bandits that we were asked to assist with. The Godclaw, I believe, were already involved.
The Mara looks at Fury and says, are these from the report? And she nods. Says, right. Okay. We received report of a group of do-gooders dealing with a small incursion that happened in the near province of Danehold. If this is to be you, and this one, points to Donovan, is the one who brought up this tax evasion issue to begin with, I suppose you should be okay to walk about. If anyone does try to stop you, have them direct their inquiries to me.
Very well.
But if there's nothing else, I have quite the trek ahead of me.
Right, but what was your name again?
Again, Varus Cato, Marilictus of the Order of the Godclaw.
Out of character, can you write that down in chat?
Sure.
Should we return to the village with them?
In character, can you write that down in my book?
Francis still can't spell it.
Just want an autograph.
You said in character, can you write that down?
Yeah. Francis holds out his notebook.
Don looks over at Furia and
Give me a diplomacy check.
Maybe you've heard my hit song, Asmodeus Full of Love.
Or a
Full of
song
love.
about liking little girls.
Right? That'll be gonna be the more common one.
Oh no.
Sure, he'll write his name in print.
Ah, he's not signing it.
No, he's not signing it. He prints his name, just Varus Cato.
Thank you. Kind of look it over. Close the book, put it back in the backpack. Nice to meet you. Can I call you Kato for short?
So, call me Marilictor Cato.
We must also warn you there's been troubles of a young black dragon in the woods surrounding our village. She recently killed one of our own, and I would be wary of her.
You say this dragon is young? How large
Young.
is it?
No bigger than a cat.
Says, if I see it, I will dispatch with it. But
It would be best.
not concerned about such small creatures. Though if I do see it and cannot dispatch with it, it will be dispatched with.
Dispatch on.
Very well.
Francis nods
Can't
and
let
like
such
jots
a
a few
thing-
more things down in the
Can't let
notebook.
such a thing grow in our borders.
like the umbral dragons that we have growing in our borders.
Says, I'm aware of only one. It is a useful ally. If you see any other Umbral dragons, please inform your local Godclaw.
Yeah, I seem to have no problem doing that lately.
Either way, should we return with you to retrieve our mounts, or should we be on our way?
Since I care not for which you choose,
We were on our way to West Crown to meet with Furia, but I see we have no business there anymore.
I still insist we assist. Still insist we assist with the developing bandit threat that we were told of.
I agree. But it would be beneficial to return and get our horses.
I mean, if we're going looking for bandits, probably not. Or would it be? Who knows if
Well,
we...
they're gonna be confined in an Inquisition-laden town otherwise.
True.
Mayor Lichter, do you recall where the members of the God Claw were sent to deal with those bandits? We had been asked to
Derelict looks
assist.
a little confused and looks back to you and says, I've not dispatched any units to deal with any bandits. The most recent occupation has been near Hinji. There's a contingent of God Claws escorted by a single squad of Gate. It's mostly for border patrol. Not banditry. I assure you there's no banditry on those roads, though I've heard of a few reports of banditry on this one.
Yeah, that gets taken care of quick.
You have my thanks.
Don't mention it.
And out of character, am I just remembering wrong about these bandits?
You remember that, I mean, there are bandits. And there were no God Claws sent into the wilderness to deal with them.
Not the wilderness. There's like God Claw who had come through Danehold.
Right. You guys, that was before you guys even talked to Gandrihal. You guys were leaving Danehold and saw a 100 or so God Claw, all marching towards Danehold. And then when you guys had gotten back after talking to Gandrihal the first time, you stopped in, you talked to Gil, and found out that the God Claw came by, and they were waiting to rendezvous with some Gate, which on the way back from Gandrihal, you had saw near Hinji there was an encampment across the street or across the main road from Hinji. There was a rather large encampment of Hell Knights.
I guess
I
I'm
got the
just
timeline all shuffled just there, but
yeah, I guess I'm just remembering something wrong.
yeah, you do know that there's bandits that are off to the west from Danehold in the wilderness. At least that's the. You guys, okay? So the reason you know that they're west is because an Order of the Gate member interrogated the ghost of the man Sable shot in the chest.
Then that must be the bandits I'm thinking of.
Yeah, because there was the Order of the Gate. A few people from the Order of the Gate came through, and while they were in Danehold, one of the deputies asked for help with the if there was anything they could like divine or any knowledge on this bandit issue. So they interrogated his ghost, pulled his soul straight out of hell, and then tortured it.
That's what he gets.
Okay. Then likely, if we're going west of Danehold to fight bandits, we'll be going into the wilderness, so having horses right now might not be a good idea.
But should we go get them and stable them in Danehold?
Actually, that's probably the best idea. So let's go get our horses.
Okay, so you guys are all heading to
Summers Grove.
Summers Grove. Got it. All right, so you guys start heading back north. Again, you guys are a couple hours out from Danehold, and it'll be noon by the time you get there. And from there, it'll be about 5 o'clock before you actually get to Summers Grove. The Mayor Lictor is not exactly in a hurry if you guys are keeping pace with him.
We don't have to accompany them. We could go get them and just head back.
Don's not exactly, fond of the idea of sticking close to Fury right now.
No, Fury is not going. Fury stops in Danehold.
She
It's
say
also
anything?
Lictor. I mean, are you gonna say anything to her while
Say
you're
anything about me?
there?
No, it's more like Don wants to ask her one question.
Sure.
He just wants to ask her if this is personal or if it's just her job.
What do you mean? Is what person?
This village is damned.
I'm trying to figure out how this could possibly be personal.
That's how you win her over.
Does she judge them, or does the law judge them?
Oh yeah, she says the law judges them, if that's the question. She doesn't pass judgment. She makes the arrest.
he's very obviously very disappointed with her.
Well, can't be too careful with heretics.
Yeah.
Never know when somebody might be a heretic. Heretics could be anybody. Could be your mom, grandma, even you could be a heretic.
Especially me.
We were heretics and we just didn't know.
Yeah, the whole time.
So,
No, I'm very much a heretic.
Yeah,
Did
Zeta's
we-
a heretic for sure.
did we arrive ahead of
If you're,
Marilictor?
if you're leaving the Marilictor behind, you guys will get there at 4.
Okay. Did
Don's
we
gonna
l-
pull Sable to the side real quick.
Alright.
Sable, we have to get your dad and my ma out of here.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume you guys left the Marilictor behind. He's not too.
Yeah.
He doesn't really care that you guys are leaving him behind.
Oh, before Marilictor leaves, like as he
He doesn't
starts
leave,
going,
you guys will pass him up.
as we leave him, I want to start singing a song about the honorable and just and gracious Marilictor Kato.
Sure.
Alright, Sable will respond to Don, stating, before we start talking about getting them out of here, we should at least inform them of what's going on and let them make their own choices. I want them to be as far away from this as possible, but do we really want to get West Crown on our bad side?
Sable, you know damn well as I do that both of them don't stand a snowball's chance in any of the evil, terrible, shitty planes.
Elemental plane of fire would have worked.
Zeta's snowballs are pretty good. I think they stand quite the chance.
I think Zeta knows Snowball.
I'm aware.
Don't you?
I intended to inform the Elder to give him a heads up. But where exactly are we going to take them? Are we going to take them to West Crown, to Danehold? Take them with us?
I guess you're right.
Believe me, I am terrified for what's going to happen to my father. But there's no place for them to go right now. So I'm gonna let the Elder know, then I'll let my dad know what's going on.
Fucking kills me.
What do you call him? The fuzz?
He called him the Fuzz.
He told
Yeah.
the fuzz.
Sable will do exactly as she said she would. She'd go let the Elder know.
You guys get into town, and then Sable walks off to the elders. The elders like the longhouse, and tell him he doesn't respond well. What exactly are you telling him?
That a member of the God Claw is coming here to confirm the existence of the town, where West Crown's law will then come down on the town, and it will be tried as a cult.
Chelish law.
Chelish law will come down.
Okay. Got it. So you could tell your dad too.
Yeah.
Okay, your dad seems a lot less worried. He's not really sure how to proceed from there. Kind of just takes a seat.
Sable offers up the idea of just
Picking
In
the
a-
direction you're going.
more plain dumb if he needs to stay. You came to this town to escape your past. Did not know that it was actually a cult.
says, she's gonna have to take his licks and see what happens. I'm assuming you're letting him know that the Marelictor's right behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don does the same with his mom.
Zeta's
your
gonna
ma
do the
is
same with her
a-
family.
Zeta,
And
your
especially-
family loses it.
Yeah,
Absolutely loses it.
yeah,
It's pandemonium
yeah.
at Zeta's house. Donovan's mom is very almost antagonistic. Like she is not afraid of the police in the slightest.
Don is going to beg her that if she has to stay, if she absolutely has to stay, to just play along. Just survive. That's all he cares about. Just survive.
Oh, she assures you that there's more than enough dwarves in this town to survive for a long time.
Burrows away.
And Don is also going to apologize and apologize and apologize and apologize because this is his fault.
She, like I said, she doesn't seem all too worried about it. And while he's sitting there apologizing gratuitously, she's setting the table for I guess lunch. No, it's supper time. It's like 4.
No one else except the fucking elder seems to give a shit right now.
No, Zeta's family is panicking.
Yeah.
There's heavy panic in Zeta's
Hide the
family.
drugs!
You don't understand how much panic there is.
Flush it!
Whereas Victor is a stoic man. He's not going to start panicking. He's just going to stand there and go, okay.
Don's mom's a
You
dwarf.
guys, I feel like nobody. You guys don't understand. Like, the village is heretics, sure, but we're heretics, not we.
They're
Zeta's
not just
family.
heretics.
We've
They're
been
just the
redeemed.
heretics.
We're they're calling you guys heretics. We're literally heretics.
Sable kind of is. She worships Aristil.
No,
Worships Kurgis.
that's no. You guys, no.
No one expects the Chelish Inquisition.
Desna expects the Chelish Inquisition. That's why we getting the fuck out of here.
How's the elder doing, by the way? How did he react to this?
He didn't react very well. He
It's
seemed
the
to be
fudge! Cheese it!
Nah, the elder, he's gonna pretend to be a bear. He's
pretend-
gonna go in the bear.
That seems like a pretty heretical thing to do.
Oh no. If
What are they gonna
Don
do?
catches this
Arrest the
elder
bear?
trying to leave, Don's gonna beat the shit out of
So,
him.
like, when's the last time you?
Alright.
You're like, it was probably the bear.
Once everyone's warned, Sable's going to try and regather everyone together.
Okay, well, Zeta's family can't exactly just flee because, well, I guess they could. Is Zeta's family just gonna flee? Just
We
flee?
East
absolutely
or
could.
west.
Our entire beliefs are all about just hitting the road and peacing out.
It's true.
So you're gonna tell them they have to flee to the west then, because south will lead you straight towards West Crown, and southwest will lead you right towards the Marelictor.
Alright, so we don't go south to West Crown.
What's
We
north?
go west to South Crown and get the fuck out of here.
Well, if you go hard west, you're going straight through the dragon's original territory.
No, I want to go west to South Crown.
There's no South Crown.
So what's north?
East Crown.
Stop this.
North
Show
Crown.
me.
No. If you go north, the closest town you're gonna hit is Beld.
How
You
far
do
into your?
not want to go to Beld.
How far into your Chiliacs?
How far have things fallen to where West Crown doesn't recognize?
What's the
religious
closest
freedom?
in border?
The closest border is actually southwest.
I think that's a safe route too.
But you'd have to take the U shape past West Crown to get there, unless you go straight through the wilderness.
You can just go through West Crown.
Okay, but you can try. You give me a direction that they're fleeing in, and I'll figure out what happens.
I'd honestly, I suppose I would defer to Zeta's mother, because she would probably be far more wary about the situation than the where to go than Zeta would.
They're all human, yeah?
Yeah.
They're putting a lot of stock into it there. I mean, their best bet of getting out of town is going west.
Well, we're gonna start packing. So whenever Don or Sable or whatever comes to
You only
gather
have
us
an-
up,
You only have an hour.
it's Zeta and her family rapidly packing together, getting ready to
So-
go.
If everybody groups back up and eventually is like, "Where's Zeta?" and go check on her, her whole family's packing up like there's a meteor about to hit the house.
There is.
Yeah, basically. I had never considered how Zeta's family would react to police just showing.
Yeah, once everyone's gathered, Sable's going to propose the idea.
I'm not gathered.
Okay, once everyone except Zeta is gathered, there,
Okay.
Sable will propose the idea of we can help out around the city, clear up the bandits, clear up whatever else we can. Maybe we could get some leniency.
I agree with that. We've done a good job of helping so far. We just need to keep doing it. It's worked in our favor.
Yeah, technically you've already gotten some leniency out of doing that. Olaf, you're also streaming, correct?
Correct.
Okay, my packet loss for upstream is just terrible, so I'm killing it.
I know you've got bad internet.
No, it's not the case at all. I'm good. I streamed all day yesterday.
It's okay.
fine.
I
It's just
mean,
D&D.
I'm not streaming on an Apple II like some other people.
All right. So what's the plan for everybody? You got your horses saddled up.
Would Zeta's family know any kind of like sanctuary options in West Crown?
No.
Did they let Selkit in there?
You guys have no idea as to. Never even have you questioned how this was possible.
Nope, absolutely haven't. I'm just
Nope.
asking if at some point in time, if any of my family has.
Zeta's mother is human,
Yes.
and she is actually second generation. She was
Nope.
born here.
Rip.
Yeah, if it was elves, then I could be like, yeah, Zeta's mom knows some stuff. She doesn't. She's the
Dwarves,
same.
so.
Alright, so Zeta's gonna show up. And she's just gonna walk right up to everybody and interrupt all of you. Say, guys,
Zeta.
we need to save my family, and we need to see a better wizard about it.
That's true, we do. We have the resource of a mighty wizard we could potentially extort.
Whoa. Is that
How?
legal
Seems like
now?
a big favor to ask.
Oh, your law research is getting a little out of hand.
It seems like a big favor to ask her, but I'm sure she could be willing to help to
We're
some
both
degree.
wizards. It'll be cool.
Don is gonna reach into his bag and pull out the really nice barber kit and hand it to Aubrey. And he's gonna pat him on the head and he's gonna look at him and just go, "Don't quit your day job, Aubrey. Just stick to what you're good at."
Oh, goodbye presents. Zeta's gonna
Yes.
pull the drums out of her bag and hand them over to Don.
As much as I appreciate the gift, it is a strange time for gifts.
It's goodbye presents.
We're all gonna die anyway, so to hell with it.
Is it
No,
Don's
you guys are
birthday?
gonna be fine.
Yeah, It's already been confirmed. We're gonna be fine. My thought was that by dealing with the bandits to the west, we can invoke some more leniency upon the town.
Yeah, I don't think leniency is going to be a factor for Zeta's family.
I'm
We
gonna
know
make
the
a knowledge
surrounding-
religion check just to like understand how bad does Zeta understand that we're fucked?
That's gonna be a more of a knowledge nobility. So I'm throwing laws under nobility.
Nobility, not like local or like
I guess local would make some sense.
History?
or like religion because it's Asmodean law,
Well, it's laws based on Asmodean principles.
which I feel like would be a theocracy,
What about
It is
history
absolutely
if
a
we heard?
theocracy.
which would fall under knowledge religion.
We're gonna go with we'll go local. I'll give you that much.
Okay.
I have some clue.
What are you trying to glean here?
Just like
See if-
how bad my family, being a whole family of like devout Desnans, are when Asmodean law comes down upon us.
You're not entirely sure. Outlook doesn't look good. Forecast is real dark.
The forecast is real dark.
I say we point them towards West Crown.
Does anybody else want to throw
No.
knowledge local in there?
Forecast
Yes.
for tonight is mostly dark, followed by partly dark.
Can somebody roll me a d20 plus 4? I'm not at. I'm roaming.
17.
Yeah, we'll go with 17.
I
Wait,
didn't
what?
see the 2.
Oh, that's Francis.
Yeah.
Can I get a knowledge religion for Francis?
Is it the same?
Hold on. Did I train religion? I think I did. I think that one. Religion is nope. Did not.
Oh man, you get the idea that it might be okay if you word the case right.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, so long as you say the right thing, I don't think they'll lynch you.
Not good enough.
Reassuring words.
Guys, we need a wizard.
I agree. I think the wizard would be a helpful resource.
All right. So what's the plan? You guys probably have about 30 minutes after all the shenanigans of packing and.
I don't think it's unreasonable for, say, a few travelers to be traveling down the road towards West Crown.
They already said that we're off the hook.
I'm speaking of our families.
Yeah, the problem right now is that if anybody's leaving, they have to leave past the Marelictor or go west.
We could kill
Oh,
them.
our families?
No,
That doesn't seem legal, Aubrey.
we could
Francis.
kill the Marelictor Inferior.
Of course not.
No.
Francis,
What? What?
can you help me appeal to the Marelictor so that he doesn't kill my family? Wait,
Sure.
Don, can you help me appeal to my family,
Zeta.
Marelictor?
Wait, Zeta, is your father? Was he born in the village?
If you're talking about the weatherman, then probably. If you're talking about the elemental, probably not.
Don't
If
think
they're-
my father was born. here.
Well, you don't. Okay.
I don't think my father was born.
I feel like your mother, at least,
What were you asking, Don?
shown the same leniency as us as far as ignorance to the law goes.
I asked Francis for help, and then I stopped and I asked the exact same thing of Don instead of Francis.
Don shakes his head and he says, I don't know what you expect me to do, Zeta. I'm the one that got your family into this mess in the first place.
No. The
Not as
Felder got into it.
Francis will.
If you want, I can get them killed faster. I'm sure. I can manage to
No,
fuck
I'm
that up
counting
somehow.
on Francis to do that. You're supposed to be the voice of reason.
Voice of reason? How the hell am I supposed to be a voice of reason right now? How the
Donald.
hell was I ever the voice of reason? Why
Donald.
the hell would anyone listen to me?
Jonathan, it's the elder. You were born ignorant to his ploys. He deprived you of a freedom that you had a right to.
That's not a defense. Ignorance isn't a defense. It doesn't matter.
Absolutely is.
People are going to die.
Well,
Because of the mayor. Because of the
might.
elder.
Because of the
we,
mayor.
we can reduce how many people die. Okay, we're just gonna go west. Does anybody want to go west with me and my family?
What about the wizard idea?
We're losing time very quickly.
I think with a few sweet words and Aubrey's newfound knowledge of law, we could probably make this work.
We're relying on Aubrey's knowledge.
Don, Francis, and Aubrey, perhaps the three of you together can help Zeta.
So us three should go west and then...
No. That's not what I meant at all, but...
That's kind of what it sounded like you were suggesting.
We could all go west.
I agree with
In my defense, it did sound like you were
That's what
saying.
I thought you said too, but
I was like, oh, we're splitting up, and we can do that. I don't think people will like it.
I agree with Sable. We can claim that
What, Aubrey, you're quiet.
they were born in the village. We could claim that they were born here, unaware of the illegitimacy of the village, I suppose.
I'm not even gonna ask for a roll. You watched a man get tried who was not a Chilaxian for conspiracy to conspire.
On second thought, West is looking pretty good.
West is looking really good,
Alright,
guys. West or wizard? We're running out of time.
The Western?
Wizard.
banditry is to the west. We don't know where Wizard is.
It's in West Crown.
You said a better wizard.
No,
Than
better
her.
than me.
Not a very high bar to cross.
Maybe we
No,
can go west. We
Now
could
is
just-
not the time for sass.
we could just go about our business in the west and just simply assimilate your family into one of the local villages.
All right, sounds like a plan.
Let's go west.
All right, so you guys, and Sable, Zeta's family, are all just going
Sable
west.
is going to quickly ask her father if he wants to join this.
He'll decline. He's just kind of sitting in his chair, and just he's got himself a drink and a chair and sitting by the forge, which is mostly broken down.
Sable is actually delighted to hear that, knowing that she'll at least have an idea of where he is.
He says he's not going anywhere.
Alright. West we go!
All right, I don't have tokens for
You spiders.
Just use spiders.
And cougars. And bandits.
It's true. I've got tokens for all kinds of feisty animals.
Just use
Done.
3 Furious.
Don, I'm the main character now.
My family.
I am taking a backseat role in this.
Everyone seems to keep forgetting that I still don't have any points in professional law. We haven't leveled
Still
up
don't.
yet. I got the.
Oh, no, I did not-
got it. Like this.
I was very concerned when I found out we were relying on Aubrey's knowledge.
Like we leveled up, and then you were like, "Over, add professional law to your
Alright.
skill list." I'm like, all right, I can't do it yet.
So you guys leave Summer's Grove. Head out into the forest. it's gonna be with the larger group size, the fact that you're packing up a bunch of belongings, and the fact that most of Z's family doesn't actually. They're
Never
not used to
here.
carrying things.
Nope.
And we have our horses.
You do have your horses, that's true. The horses actually kind of help out because they can carry some of the stuff.
You said we were going west, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna make a perception check in
Sure.
the woods, see if I can
Yeah.
find that fucking dragon.
Do it.
I'll do the same.
Absolutely.
All right, it can be your story. I really don't give a shit.
Oh, come on.
Donovan. You
I've rolled-
spot something. That's pretty. What's the word? It's not something that you've never seen before, but it's something that now that you're seeing it, you can kind of. It raises an eyebrow, at the very least. There's actually a small cave off on this area. When you kind of heading off to the west, you do see, a little rock formation. You realize there's actually a cave outcrop in there.
And this is like a
You
route.
can see it too.
This is like a route directly from the village to the road.
Smells like adventure, Zeta.
Now this is straight west through the wilderness.
Okay, so not near the road.
You guys
How
actually
close?
pointed it out.
Yeah, I'm pointing that shit out. Don's never seen this before.
Sable. When Don points it out to you, you've absolutely seen this before. This is a very familiar cave.
It's the cave where I found my gun.
It's the cave where you found your gun.
And Sable will point that out, saying, I've been in there before. It's where I got my trusty
Sitting right at
musket.
the entrance of it.
There might be more in there, though.
I definitely don't think it's the appropriate time to go searching.
1 second. Don's gonna call out inside the cave. Hello?
Echoes.
Anyone in there?
More echoes.
I'm looking for the apex predator.
Doesn't seem like anything's in there.
Give me a perception check, Donovan, since you're gonna be right up against this cave-o. And I guess,
Please.
is everybody just walking up to the cave?
Yeah.
No.
Alright, Donovan gets it. I guess Zeta gets it too if you're rolling up to this cave.
No, I'm gonna stay a distance.
There's definitely an acrid smell coming from inside the cave.
Acrid.
Acid.
Don is gonna look back to the party. I found the dragon.
Perhaps we should mark the cave and hope that the God Claw sees it and deals with it.
We can deal with it right now. This is its cave.
We had Zeta's family with us. It's a little dangerous.
Hey, excuse me, Zeta's family. Don calls out to Zeta's family.
And they all kind of look over to you. And...
Y'all want to see a dragon?
Sable just... Sable slaps your palm to her face. Hard enough to leave a red mark.
Sable is the Don now.
Sable's knuckles start flaring.
Yeah, you definitely see a whole bunch of Monticellos get excited.
Looks
Don
like
looks at
we're
Zeta.
going in the cave.
Look, this is a good step. You said it yourself. If the dragon is in here and we take care of the problem, then that makes the village look good.
We can also hide my family in the cave.
That's true, but it smells pretty acrid in there.
Perhaps we should.
Yeah, but Zeta's got a good point. In the cave we go.
Perhaps we should tell them that your family dealt with the dragon and get lenience from them specifically.
We'll just see how this goes. Don's gonna enter the cave first.
Okay.
Sable will follow.
He's gonna instruct Leland to stay with the horses.
Follow behind, lyre in hand.
Aubrey will,
Will indeed stay with the horses.
Aubrey will stay at the mouth of the cave.
Of course, all of Zeta's family is right behind Donovan.
Don implores them to keep a little bit of space. It's dangerous after all. We are
Okay.
dealing, as he says in the cave, loud enough for it to echo. We are dealing with the apex predator here.
Or are we
We have to
gonna
show.
How dark is the cave specifically?
Pretty dark. It's
Right.
it's already getting late in the day.
Sable is going to pull out her ever-burning torch.
All right. I don't have a lot of good stuff for this.
Do you need a map-making tool?
I would appreciate a map making tool. Yes.
There's one at Mythweavers. You can make caves.
Is it good then?
Here you go. I'll put it in Discord.
This is what happens when Leslie stops planning.
Don,
It's
can
true.
you
I've not really touched any of this in a long time.
can you
I have.
can you see in the
To be
dark,
fair,
Don?
Could he even prepared
No.
for this?
All right. I'm gonna cast dancing lights and pop a light on Don.
Cool.
One
You
on
have to
myself.
keep moving it, but sure.
Yeah, we have to stay within 10 feet of him, I think, of each other.
That's fine.
Well, I've already got an ever-burning torch out.
How
Is
much?
that wise, Francis?
What do you mean?
Staying within 10 feet of me?
Francis will drop the dancing lights and step back.
Joke, that was out of character.
You need to specify, dude.
You used the word Francis, so I can only assume.
Yeah. Francis. Oh,
That's
no.
fine. There's an ever-burning torch out.
All right. So you guys are gonna have the.
Aha! There's my other one. There's a secondary dungeon creator.
Okay. Go ahead and move you guys over here.
Oh god, I can't see shit.
Sable is gonna offer the ever-burning torch to Don since he's leading the party.
Don will take it.
Plus, Sable
bad
needs
plan.
both hands on her guns. Her gun.
So, I'm gonna, now that I have some light in here, I'm gonna make a quick perception check and look around.
Sure.
I'm just gonna take a look around.
Don gets a 20, I get a 1. What is with these rolls?
What was your roll for, Sable?
Perception.
Okay. You guys definitely. It's definitely dark. You can see there's two different pathways. Is the first split. of
I
the
have
cave
I've
showing
got
itself.
dark vision 60.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can see that there's definitely two splits. The one to your left seems like, and as you enter the cave further, the acrid smell is a lot more pronounced. You can definitely see that in the room to your left there are a few figures on the floor, but they're hard to make out with the dark vision. It's all in black and white. And the other way seems like it goes on for a while and then cuts off to the right.
Alright, Zito, what do your sylph eyes see?
Well, hang on. What was the first tunnel? The one on the
The one on the left. Oh, that one. The one on. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm doing left as if you're facing that way. Left is this way.
Okay.
Right's that way.
All right. So what's this
Left
tunnel?
side seems like it's a small cavern that kind of encompasses itself, doesn't really go anywhere, and it has some figures on the ground.
Figures? Like people or like statues or something?
It's hard to tell.
Fuck it, let's just go see.
Sure. When you guys get into this area, you can definitely see a what seems to be a small pool of acid on the ground with some very, very old dissolved bodies inside.
Anyone we know? Oh wait, we probably wouldn't know at this point.
These things have been dead for a long, long time. They're basically mummies, if there's any flesh left on them.
Don heads back towards the other path.
Zeta's gonna call her family over. She's like, guys, look, dead bodies. The dragon did this.
Over, you getting in there as well?
Wait. How old was the dragon? Like, did I determine that?
Less than 3. But is that
Did the bodies-
accompany anybody?
He's gonna stay at the mouth of the cave in case the dragon tries to fly out.
Sure.
He's gonna get her.
Okay. You ready in action for that?
Yeah, I put it in chat.
Oh, okay.
Everyone was talking real loud.
Raise an action to grapple the dragon if it flies out. The cave is higher than 10 feet, so just letting you know.
Is it lower as you progress into the cave?
There's some places where it gets a little tight, but not that you've really.
It's right here, a good point.
You could probably jump up and reach the ceiling if you really tried.
Cool. I'll move up there and stay there.
Sure.
And ready that action.
All right, so you guys head the other way. Flip. 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 One moment here.
Before we continue, hang on.
Okay, hanging on for it.
I mean, you don't need to wait for me. I'm just deciding what stance I'm entering. Yeah, Sable's going to be surrounded by wind.
Ober's also
Hey.
gonna
Me
cast
too.
light on a pebble next to me, just to light up the area a little bit.
Okay.
Again, ever burning torch. It's pretty lit up.
I'm not near you though.
Oh, right.
You enter the next little area, and there's another pool with a few bodies in there. Mostly dissolved as well. At this point, you do hear the voice of a small girl call out. It says, leave me, lest ye be slain, interlopers.
Don looks up to the party and he kind of gives like a thumbs up, thumbs down motion.
Francis nods.
Sable gives a thumbs up.
Zeta,
Then-
anything?
Zeta drags her thumb across her throat and gives a thumbs down. Wait, no, sorry, no, she gives a thumbs up.
Don calls out into the cave. Don, interlopers. We're not interlopers. It's us, your subjects from before. We came to thank you.
Don, that's not gonna work.
It might work.
But it probably won't.
But it might.
It's probably not dumb enough to forget that it was us that gave it a huge slashing.
I know.
So,
Well,
go
why
interlope.
don't I just scare it?
Let Don do his thing.
All right.
He's got a plan here, apparently.
So does it respond, or is it staying quiet?
It's quiet for a while, but it'll respond that basically bringing up the fact that you guys attacked it.
Attacked it? No, 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 no. We came to offer tribute as thanks for your kindness in allowing my compatriot to experience the thrill of battle with a higher being such as yourself.
I guess go ahead and give me a bluff check.
Sorry, guys. This is where my plan ends.
Not 30.
No, my luck has run out.
So if you ever had luck, sure, I'll roll against it. Why not? Wow. Okay. Guess that's just that, huh? Really?
Francis, now would be your time to assist.
It's almost a 1.
Yeah, it would be.
Wait.
It would have been.
I'll use a hero point.
Shit. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Sure.
Oh.
Are you gonna how are you gonna use the hero point?
Oh,
I want to pass this bluff check. Wait. What's your plan first, Olaf?
I have a +8 is my plan.
Oh. Alright, well you better back down up with some of the same shit. We're about to teach this dragon the art of saving face.
So at that point, Francis chimes in and says, "Look, we do not mean to disturb you. We came to give tribute for teaching us the glory of battle and your true strength. We actually come to see that you are truly the victor. We wish to pay homage and admit our defeat to you." Any y'all want to assist?
Well, I want to get a hero point from somebody.
You may take mine since this is my plan.
Sure. And then I'll get a bluff check from Francis.
Good night.
A hero point really should get... I thought hero points gave more than a reroll.
Not an instant success.
They give you a reroll or a +4 after the fact.
Well, we tried.
Wait, hold up. Does anyone else have bluff?
Why not just have a hero point we burned by Francis?
To get a
Because I
point.
already
I
burned
think
one.
this has gone far enough.
Yeah, this I wanna enact my plan, but at this point it's a bust. I knew it was a low risk. I knew it was a high risk.
You burned a hero point, which I'll allow Francis to roll in your place, and you're assisting.
All right, so he has a 17 right now.
Right?
Anybody
Now,
else?
Francis burns a hero point.
Or if 2 other people roll to assist.
Or try that if you want.
But most people aren't on board with the plan, so that wouldn't happen.
Yeah, Sable clearly has no interest in helping this plan, and
Yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't have rolled if it cost a hero point. I would have saved that for something a bit more
I
important.
still have 1 left, so I'm fine.
You can also force the dragon to re-roll.
Yeah, at this point though, I've already burned 1, so.
And gave the dragon one.
But Don and Francis make their attempt.
Sure. Zeta chimes in. So it's a tie. And I don't actually remember who wins ties. So I'm gonna go with we'll go high or low.
Always high.
Always high.
Alright.
That's pretty messed up.
Alright.
Oh shit, that's a D2.
So the dragon's gonna kind of chime in eventually and say, "Yes, I spared the one oaf. Why do you enter my domain?"
Don looks at Francis and Zeta, gives him a thumbs up with a smirk.
We came to give you a victory pet. A victory pet.
And tides of gold.
And gold, much gold. But you see, we've come back with loads of it. We've collected a little bit, and we feel you deserve it.
Sable looks almost disgusted.
I'm sorry. Just
The tiny
Francis
voice
will-
rings out and says, "Bring me my gold."
Francis pulls out 50 gold and like hands it to Don.
Sable speaks up. Look, I was letting this go on, but I'm not on board with this. If we're just gonna kill it, let's kill it. Let's stop pretending and doing this shit. This is just wrong.
Hey, Sable. Not everyone has a gun.
Is Sable
True.
saying that just out loud in this cave?
Quietly.
How quietly?
Okay, we're quiet too.
Like in sign?
Sable can't speak in sign.
Boy. No, I'm sorry, it's not that bad. It's a lot lower than that actually. I don't know why I thought 15 for some reason. It's a 9. So 18. So give me I guess. I don't know what would be used for whispering. But it's a good distance away, so I guess it's fine.
Stealth would be used for whispering.
Sure, give me a stealth check.
Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Ooh. Okay. Alright, what's everybody doing?
Don is going to grimace as this happens, but he's still going to approach with the golden hand.
Madman. He's doing it.
Wunderbar.
Zeta's gonna reach into her spell component pouch and prepare for the worst. Donovan's just gotta get a little bit closer to get his hands on the dragon.
I mean, you can't see all that far with the torch. That's, what, 15 feet or something?
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
I
gonna
don't
kind
know how close he
Put
is.
his hand up behind him to kind of tell you guys to hold back a little bit.
Only Zeta can see it.
Alright, as you kind of get close, the light kind of shimmers. As you see it just kind of standing there in a slightly defensive posture.
Don's gonna toss the gold down in front of it. He's gonna look back to the group and he's gonna whisper to the dragon, "Do you want to live?"
It's kind of eyeing everything in the room here.
Look, I get it, okay? You took a nasty blow from that guy. It sucks. Believe me, I have faced my share of bullshit these past few days. But the way I see it, you're a baby. I really don't feel like gutting you. So how about this? Do you want to get out of this alive? You can get out of this alive, save some face, and everyone's happy.
Question.
Sure.
How loud are you whispering this?
All right, fine. I'll roll a stealth check.
Because I don't know your plan here.
He's whispering loud enough to be heard 15 feet away for sure.
Echo.
If you want to make a perception check.
Perception.
She's got it. She's so got it.
Yeah, you got it. You hear him whisper into the dragon over there. But down the little dragon kind of gives you a knowing nod.
So here's my plan, all right? You can do one of two things. You can either leave, pack up some of the gold, some of your hoard, get the hell out of here, and we never see you again, and no problems are ever had again. I get it. You killed people. It's what dragons do. It's shitty, but I can't judge nature, all right? Or, and he looks around, and he's still whispering at the same level. You can help us.
Stage whispering.
And if you help us, things will get a lot better for you.
The little dragon says, "And what would you ask of me?"
Sorry, it's just the voice.
Yeah, I can't do little girl voice.
No, it's great. It's great. Perfect. Because it's
Not-
this little raspy little dragon. It's great.
It's supposed to come off like Annie from fucking.
From Annie.
No, not that Annie.
League of Legends.
Yeah, League of Legends.
Gotcha.
Annie.
Or Vygar. Because you sound like Vygar. Don't you me!
I haven't played in like 6 years, but I can hear it.
Was that a short joke?
Kills me.
I'll be there shortly. And he looks around, and Don still has not caught on that people can fucking hear him, but he gets close. Having a creature as mighty as you on our side might help us a lot. Just being around us. You don't even have to do anything. Just hang out. You want to fight with us? You can fight with us. I'll even give you some of my gold. But if you become one of the heroes that saved our village, you won't have to try and kill people for gold. They'll give it to you willingly.
Yeah, give me a diplomacy check, and I'll say with advantage due to the circumstances.
It knows it's fucked.
Let's get another.
Oh god, it was almost.
Oh, he's almost.
Almost.
Think about this carefully. Right, I'm trying to help here.
The small dragon pipes up pretty loudly, as if making a show of it. Says, "Fine. I agree to accompany you, if only to intimidate your foes with my presence."
Don gives a knowing nod with a small smile on his face. Now you're getting it.
Says, but well, where would we be off to?
Well, that's the thing about an adventure. 1, you don't know where the hell you're going. 2, it's really lucrative. And 3, it's fun.
Yeah, the little dragon kind of dismounts, and there's the sound of a lot of coins spreading. Gets right up under Don's legs and looks to the group. Says, "All right."
He's
And
gonna wave.
that's when Don backstabs it.
Right.
Boom. Stomp.
Just steps on it.
No. Don, he looks down at the thing, and this time he's not even whispering anymore. I'm trusting you here, okay? I'm giving you a chance.
Same pitch.
Work with us. I really would rather not see more people die today.
Cute. He thinks it's people.
Oh, that dragon is probably smarter than you.
Clear. I'm sure. Well, I don't know. It's standing under your legs. Or next to your legs.
Can we get
Do you
the,
deny the darkness in your soul? I hear it so clearly.
It's true. I can't. If I try to do little girl voices, it just comes out as fucking
Even
Vagar.
now, your loved ones suffer.
I'll accompany you for now.
It's basically Vagar. It's a tiny, really evil creature.
Yeah, I am evil. Stop laughing.
Yeah.
Well, it's also really young.
Right, so what are you guys doing now?
Oh man, we don't have to kill the thing anymore? Cool. The Monticellos are fucking pleased.
Sable looks pissed.
He looks down at the dragon and he says, 2 things. First, this is pretty important. It's gonna be awkward for a while. You killed some people that were part of our village. Like I said, I get it. Nature. But... and he looks over to the rest of the group. Some others might not be too happy. You have to win their trust.
Like
Sable yells out,
kill a child.
I'm fine with the dragon, Don. Heard
Well-
the whole thing.
Know who didn't hear it? The Dragon Slayer outside.
Oh yeah. Sable continues, you want to come up with a plan? That's fine. Why don't you clue in the rest of us on it before you start acting on it? You know, like a team is supposed to?
Yeah, how are we gonna explain this to Leland?
Exactly.
Yeah. You can't spell team without me.
Or
We
meat.
came in here to kill a dragon. You befriended it. That's great. How are we gonna explain this?
I think just like that.
Can you overhear this at this point?
Yeah, you can hear the echoed yelling coming from deeper within.
Is it dead?
No, Aubrey!
Donovan got a pet.
We got a pet.
It's not a goddamn pet! What the hell is wrong with you people?
You threatened it into becoming your servant.
It's not a servant! And first off, I'd really appreciate it if we could give it a name or something.
It's
I
Matt.
feel bad calling it
It's
it.
a name.
It's Her Majesty.
His
Don't
name
you
is
remember?
Fluffy.
I was gonna
He's
suggest Lucy.
gonna look at the dragon long and hard.
Name it Longhart.
Ramrod.
Ebony. Your name is Ebony.
Oh shit, that's good.
Ebony?
Yeah, Ebony.
Or Ebony?
No, Ebony.
V.
With a V.
Also, out of character, just want to point out, I did try to talk about this last time we met this dragon. I did try. It didn't really work out.
We did come in the cave to kill it.
Yeah, and then Don sort of acted on his own.
We tried to kill it before we came in the cave. We tracked it to the cave after trying to kill it.
You
to kill it
guys
more.
originally set out to kill it, then tried to befriend it, succeeded, and then tried to kill it.
I still don't want to kill it.
This is how
I
Don gets
never
his
wanted to
girlfriend.
kill it.
Technically, dragons can take a human form.
Maybe
I don't think we know
some
that much about dragons.
He looks down at the dragon. He says, "Don't pay them any mind. Just use me as your trusty steed." Kind of pats on his shoulder.
Are you,
I'll take you-
Donovan Raps, are you suggesting that this dragon cannot bear her own weight?
I'm positive that this dragon can bear her own weight, but why should she?
Because she's a proud and mighty dragon.
Exactly. So why should she?
Why wouldn't
Give
she?
me opposed diplomacy checks.
Oh god! Oh no! Yes!
Got him.
Yep. There's a quick movement, and it's incredibly swift. But Dragon does indeed hop up onto Don, and it's incredibly uncomfortable. Well, no, it's tiny. This works. It can mount you actually, so it does.
Sable asks, "Well, is Ebony's horde forfeit? Can we gain anything else out of it?"
I mean, we'll have to carry it for Ebony, right? Wouldn't you like that, Ebony?
No, this is going to the tax fund. Ebony has to-
Exactly.
Turns out taxes aren't the problem. We were in a cult.
Whoa, now. Whoa.
You know what they don't law books? Cults.
And you know what might help pay off all of this? Gold.
Alternatively, if it is the cult that's the problem, the gold won't matter at all for that, and we could just take it and go west.
Yeah, the gold is Elder Thinbod's problem. So I think we should carry this gold. There's no sense leaving your horde now.
No, we're friends now.
Right, exactly.
Our
That's what
horde.
I'm saying. Is Ebony should not leave her horde here. It would be the least we could do is to carry it for her.
She seems very distraught by it, but says, "You may carry my hoard, which my mother has bequeathed me."
We
Tell
will
me more about
we will
that.
take the utmost care of it. We will guard it with our own lives. Francis will go start scooping up some gold into the backpack.
There's a lot of it. One second, I gotta find the notes on how much there actually is here.
See, would the dragon recognize Sable's gun? Because I'm assuming the gun would have been part of its horde.
No.
Motherfucker, maybe.
There are some. Well, you roll high enough perception. There are what remains of what used to probably be functional firearms, and there's acid balls.
The dragon's only 3, so you probably found the gun before that, right?
Yeah.
That's true.
Also, I guess Sable, give me a knowledge local.
It's not terrible.
Sure, easy enough. You actually recognize that on most of the coins here, there's an insignia that seems pretty similar to the one that's at the very end of the word of Alkenstar on the gun.
Oh no!
Oh, and there's also, now that you guys are a bit further in, I'll reveal the rest of it, I guess.
Can Zeta detect magic?
Inside the hoard that's on the ground there's also a bit of eggshells.
Oh no.
Hmm.
There's more.
There's probably about 6 or so total eggs.
You had some siblings?
She hisses out the word had.
Well, you clearly must have been the strongest one.
But it's looking like in total there's going to be, it's not like you guys are going to be able to count it, roughly 10,000 gold pieces worth of silver, copper, and gold here.
Aubrey approaches and asks again if we've decided to not kill the child.
Oh, and detect magic was cast on the horde.
something. Hold on. There's a single magical thing that radiates, but it's further in.
I'm gonna find it.
Okay. One sec here. What it's called. There it is. You pull it out, and it's a pretty it's a pretty grim sight. It seems to be a helmet of some sort. Or at least it looks like it would fit over your head. It's got some straps that kind of insinuate that it's a helmet, and it looks like it's basically a hollowed out head of a larger humanoid of some sort.
So it's a skull?
Not a skull. It's a lot more grim than that, because it still has some tightened skin around it.
It's a mummified head that's slightly larger than a human's head, so a human can wear the mummified head as a helmet?
Basically.
Okay. What kind of magic are we talking about here? You want a spellcraft? No, knowledge arcana, I guess, would be...
Yeah, it'd be
No, spellcraft.
spellcraft.
Oh my god.
Comes up as a faint divination.
I'm putting
Here.
it on.
I'll assist.
Gonna assist the detect magic.
The spellcraft.
Spellcraft's made as a part of the detect magic.
Oh, yeah, then yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah, I can assist that.
There you go. I helped.
Stop this. So you put the helmet on, nothing seems to happen immediately.
Guys, isn't this spooky?
Super spooky, Zeta.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Don looks at Ebony. You just kept that laying in your hoard?
The little dragon's like, see nothing wrong with it.
It's just pretty gross. Kind of ruins the luster of all your gold.
No way, this is neat.
Well, Zeta appreciates it, so.
What did it do?
Nothing.
Well-
Hasn't done anything.
With this gold, we could still probably do a lot for the town.
Sable, I'm sorry to say, but I don't think gold's gonna save the town at this point. It's about more than that. I'm to
It can
understand.
assist. It can assist those who are being tried as individuals, such as my or Donovan's families.
Perhaps. Certainly can't bring it though, but maybe we can direct the Godclaw to it.
Don blinks. Wait a second. Ebony, question. In this area, are there any other dragons aside from you?
She's a bit unsettled by a lot of the talk of spending her gold, but says, no other are foolish enough to challenge my dominion.
Or else you'll boil them in a pool of acid.
Damn, it was worth a shot. Well,
Zeta's family's starting to stumble into the cave here.
Oh, I thought they were right behind us.
Oh yeah, then they're all over Donovan at this point, trying to get close to the dragon.
Absolutely, they are. They are
Yeah.
dragging.
Don looks at Ebony and says, "They like you. It's okay. They really like cool things."
Ebony at this point is essentially trying to dodge all of their approaches. It's Sort of like when you're trying to pet a cat, and the cat does not want to be pet.
Hey, remember that lockbox that I picked up a while back?
Yeah,
How big is it?
not that big. Like,
Damn.
shit, I don't have any good compare. It's about the size of a PS4 controller, but box form.
Damn it. That could have been the perfect little bed for Ebony.
So you
Like a
guys
sleeping
kind of,
bag for dragons.
you guys scoop up all this gold and put it in sacks, basically, and carry it on out.
Basically.
Yeah.
All right. You guys pack up all the stuff, head outside the cave, and there's Leland waiting with the horses.
Don very casually greets Leland.
Leland says, "Oh, you guys have the lizard."
Yes. Work with it. He's not very bright.
I would still like to know how we can reconcile the fact that it killed one of the villagers.
I don't know. How do you reconcile the fact that a bear killed someone?
Don killed a villager.
She grumbles out that the small angry man did not pay his tithes.
Did he attack you?
Financially.
I'm sorry. Look, out of character, this dragon is evil as shit, but this is funny. This is objectively funny.
In character, Francis totally agrees with him.
Right.
Is he just gonna walk up to Leland in the helmet? Yeah, hang
so that helmet. I don't think you guys understand how kind of creepy it is.
Just super spoopy.
It's
Really?
basically a giant mummified head that is being worn as a helmet.
It's like the
so
ghoul
it's-
mask in Fallout.
Z's gonna walk up to Leland wearing the helmet, and she's gonna say, "Greetings, young man. I am Captain Frank."
Are you trying to bluff him here?
Yeah.
Hold on. How badly do you want to bluff him here?
I don't fucking care. I get a +1. It's a 15.
No. Hold on. How bad do you want to bluff him so that he believes you're Captain Frank?
Badly.
Okay. So as you walk up to him, you see yourself walk up to him and say it, and it doesn't work out the way you wanted it to. But then you see yourself walk up and say it differently, and for some reason, it goes over way better. So, you can burn an immediate action and choose the result of the die roll for your bluff check.
Okay.
So, you can choose what number you want the die to be.
Let's go with.
I wonder.
Okay. So, you walk up and you say this to Donovan. And Donovan,
Leland,
oh, you said this to Leland?
Yeah,
Oh, no. You said you're who?
Leland. I said I'm Captain Frank.
Captain Frank. Jesus Christ. Let me grab Leland's sheet. I thought you were doing this to Don.
No.
Yeah.
God
Sable-
knows she's not Captain Frank.
Sable will pull Dawn aside and apologize for her temperament and just asks, if you come up with a plan, just tell us, don't hide stuff.
I tried to. You told me to shut up last time.
Yeah, that was last time, not this time.
Oh, sorry. First impressions count. It all worked out.
Yeah, what happens if
Did
it
it?
doesn't next time? What happens if... What would have happened if you made friends with it? I didn't hear your plan and decided to shoot it.
Well, I'm glad you didn't.
Still no.
And I'm sorry.
You're taking a -20 because it's not like he doesn't know you. It's still your face in the middle of the helmet.
Oh, there's an opening in the helmet.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's not at all what I thought it was.
Yeah.
I thought I was walking around with somebody's face.
No.
That's what
That's
I was
disgusting.
thinking too.
That's what I thought it was.
No,
I thought
so
I was
it's-
literally putting somebody's head on my head and
No.
like seeing out of their eye holes.
I really thought that you were just wearing a sting chuck.
Yeah,
It's
that's kind of what
basically-
I thought it was.
Yeah.
It's basically a sting chuck, but instead of a face, it's your face.
Aw.
Oh, so it's
Okay.
basically a skull, but the face is missing.
Yeah, basically.
Well,
But
not.
it
yeah.
has skin on it.
Okay,
Oh,
then disregard my whole plan, because I thought I had somebody else's face on,
Gotcha.
At $1.
which changes things significantly.
Well, we'll say that this still happened because you've already used the ability.
Okay, that's fair. It didn't work.
It was a good try. It was gonna be spoopy.
Know your Zeta.
Basically, that's how that goes down.
No, I know who you are. You're.
Yeah, I was hoping that -1 would get it. You needed to roll up. Fucking-
Donovan, does your
Basically.
does your friend know that horses are not food?
Our friend.
The
Don't-
friend.
Don't eat the horses, please. They make us go faster.
Oh, she kind of interjects. We should stop by my pond before we leave, if we're leaving.
Why?
Well, I have to have something to eat.
What do you eat normally?
Pretty much anything, but I have tastes.
What are your taste favor towards? Please don't say people.
Well, meat. But preferably meat that is aged properly.
Well, likely you won't get too much of that. You'll likely have to deal with fresh meat.
You like it bloody? I like it bloody.
Not any meat we know personally.
Regardless, I think this went out pretty okay. Now the threat to our village that's been going on has been stopped. And I think we have a pretty good ally here.
Now
Plus-
here comes the next question. Zeta, do you want to hide your family out here until the whole cult thing blows over? Or do you want
It's
to
not
keep
gonna
going
blow over.
west?
I don't think it's.
Nothing about this is going to blow over.
I don't think it's safe to stay around here with the whole Inquisition coming through.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah.
about. No.
Yeah,
We
the
have-
village is gonna be gone in like 3 days.
Then let's go west.
Alright,
Oh,
you guys.
yeah. You better be thankful we found you. The Inquisition was coming down here. If they would have found you, that would have sucked.
Hey, Donovan, you're really bad at lying.
I
Put on the
tried.
gross helm.
No,
Do it.
no, we have places to be.
Do it.
Donovan passes her up completely.
So you guys do not go back to the pond.
We can go back to the pond.
far
How
away
many
is it?
hours
Wait.
are we adding to our journey here?
Like 1.
Oh, okay. I guess we can go back to the pond.
That's acceptable. I'll
Okay.
allow that. I'm fine with that. I was gonna make this thing settle for steak.
You guys go back to the pond, and Ebony says, "One moment." And she kind of dives into the water. Short time after, she drags a deer carcass.
Holy shit!
It's really rotten.
Oh, that's what she meant by aged.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Says, "Someone carry this," and then perches back on the dime, still wet.
I love this dragon.
Leland says, "Okay," just grabs it.
1 second, tell Nathaniel he's carrying a deer carcass.
Just so you know.
You are currently carrying a rotting deer carcass.
But you guys head further west. It's good journey. Still, there's a lot of you. You're carrying an extra deer carcass now. It's probably are you guys okay? So you guys get to the road, and it's like 8, 9 o'clock at night.
When we get to the road,
When you get to the road,
should we follow the road or should we just continue west?
you can either follow the road north or you can follow the road south, or I guess you can continue west.
Maybe we should make camp for the night?
I don't think we should stay too close to the road in case there's more visitors coming their way through.
That's fair.
I think we should make as much headway as we can. We need to get away from here.
I agree.
Yeah, forced march seems okay in this scenario, at least until we make a distance.
Which direction are you guys going?
We could head to the border.
West.
West.
So you're gonna go west.
Mm-hmm.
I'd imagine we're just going to keep going west until we find another town.
I'm also fine with that.
So you guys are gonna go over the road and just straight west.
We're gonna
I just
die.
You
Follow
guys-
the road as long as we can.
Well, the road. Hold on, you gotta understand. The road runs north and south. You guys are approaching from the east and hit the road as you're traveling west.
Let's go north. Hey, hang on.
I'll be back. You guys sort this out.
Let's go north.
Okay.
North
North it
seems
is.
like the clearest route.
All right, because Danehold is south, so you guys are going north.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll also be right back.
Okay. I guess we'll take 5 here since everybody's gonna be RV.
Yep.
Try to be back for 9:15.
I'm back.
We took 5.
Oh, we took 5?
Back by 9:15.
Yo, we have 10,000 gold.
We know where 10,000 gold is. There's a difference.
Yeah, you've confirmed that we don't actually have.
We can't carry 10,000. It's physically impossible. We need some handy haversacks.
Nothing.
Right.
Kitty.
Aubrey only hopes that the sheep will be okay.
Rip my hero point. It was worth it.
I heard we were making meows. Hey, Max.
Yeah, it's from my cat. Come on, Loki.
Oof. I was scared. I was legitimately scared. Like, because I had been talking about it so much, like, in the chat, that I had this plan, I kind of forgot that I hadn't told the actual characters.
Yeah.
And so when Sable starts going off, I was like, oh no,
Aubrey's fine with killing an adult dragon.
I'm so close.
Even an adolescent dragon.
Yeah,
The
Don,
fact-
had I failed that perception check, I would have shot the dragon.
Oof. Oof.
Because I would have not heard a word of your plan and would have been under the assumption we'd be killing the dragon.
Really glad you made that perception check. I'm sorry
I mean,
that I forgot to tell you guys. Like, I had talked about it so much that it didn't even register in my head.
you gotta do that.
Yeah, we haven't even seen you for like 2 days.
Yeah.
So, like, personal opinions on this one. What's the moral area on this?
We befriended a chaotic evil creature that recently killed someone from our village.
Yeah.
No big deal.
But it's also a child.
Yeah, that's why I'll be okay with killing you when it grows up. Good to keep your enemies.
Well, you had a good life. But you're not cute and cuddly anymore. I don't know, maybe it can be something better now. Maybe it can be not evil.
What's wrong with someone being evil?
Okay, look, here's the thing. I'm fine with evil. Evil's great. In the context of storytelling.
Right?
Evil's
Chaotic
great. Dawn
evil.
2018.
Chaotic evil is the opposite of great.
I'm fine with evil. It's there's a difference though between evil and just outright malevolence for the sake of malevolence. If we can by the end of this make this dragon not so fucking malevolent but still evil, that's a win.
So go from chaotic
Yeah, chaotic neutral is better.
I'd take CN. I'd even just
What?
take neutral evil.
What's going on?
We plan to rehabilitate this dragon to become a good person.
No, not good. I
A
don't think
good
that's...
boy.
Dragons have been evil for so fucking long that, like, I don't think that we could ever make this thing altruistic in any way, shape, or form.
It's
It's
3
a good
years
dragon.
old.
Yeah.
True. And they
I
do live a long fucking time.
believe my comment at the first time was, we're gonna pretty woman that dragon.
Don't you work on commission?
Well, like IRL or?
Big mistake. Huge mistake. I really
Oh my
like Pretty
gosh.
Woman.
Oh, goodness. Here I am missing all the quotes.
Richard Gere was a treasure.
The question is, how are we gonna hide her?
It's a cat.
That's a good point. The question is, will she be willing to hide herself?
No. She's a cat. That answers both questions.
Oh shit.
You wanted to know what it was.
It's a cute little kitty.
No, I mean the other thing.
Look at it, it's adorable. How could we kill that?
Easily. I just
Swiftly.
shoot it.
Well, true. I mean, we could easily.
Still injured.
Yeah, how bad's it looking, by the way?
Pretty bad.
Bleeding on Dawn?
A little bit.
At least
Nice.
it's not a
Scab
xenomorph.
over.
Does the blood burn?
Nah, it's not a xenomorph.
How fast do dragons grow?
You don't know?
Can I know? Arcana?
Sure.
Or can I know?
Alright, I'm back.
Got it.
You motherfucker. They grow real slow, but they live a long time.
Do I know an average lifespan?
They don't die of old age.
Oh. We have an opportunity to make a black dragon a force for good.
I don't know. I think the Black Dragon should be a force for chaos.
See, Zeta gets it.
Good and chaos can be the same. Also, you shouldn't be about chaos, Francis. You should be about law.
Look, chaos, law, good, evil. The lines are all blurred now.
Right, what matters is servitude to Asmodeus.
Exactly.
Everyone screams the same.
As we're all like talking and shit, just in the cave, Dawn's gonna go around and introduce Ebony to
We're not
everyone.
in. We're not
Yeah,
in
that's
the
right.
cave.
Well, that'd be retconning it, but sure.
No, we're outside the cave. Don's gonna go ahead and introduce Ebony to everyone.
Well, in case you missed it, you guys made it to the road, and then Zeta said, "Let's go north."
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You guys heading north?
Are we all back?
Go north.
I think we might still be missing somebody, but
Cannot
we should
go
all be
north.
fine.
I don't think
Tis a
else
dead
will.
end.
Go north.
Greetings, traveler.
I love how DBZ Abridged is becoming the common thing we use for our shit.
Kill
That's,
Jester.
that's the other guy.
It's just so fitting.
I forgot what that guy's thing is, but that's super old D&D memes. Forgot the name of the series though.
What are we forgetting?
The Go North guy.
Oh, okay. Falconif with Adventure Call.
Am I?
It's Adventure Call with Falconif. Be your guide.
God damn it.
So-
Imperfect Cell was the best thing that happened to that series. Go on, I'm sorry.
I just want to point out, Zeta wants to go north, and you guys can see what's north. Where you guys are coming out of the forest. You can't see it, but you can see little like lights. It's hard to explain. It's sort of like looking at a city from really far away. You guys can see like some taller towers with lights coming out of the little windows as they go up. There's not a bunch of towers, just like three or four.
Oh, by the way, real quick, while we were walking, could I possibly get a boopin' on Ebony? Not a death boopin',
Careful what you wish for.
a heal boopin'.
Yeah, we can heal Boob. Wait, how's Ebony looking? Hurt
Oh,
still?
bad.
Not good. All right. So yeah, I'll definitely go and offer Ebony a good old healthy boop.
And that's when Francis stabs Ebony.
Shink.
Not bad.
How's Ebony looking?
Still bad. She was on the receiving end of a Leland. If you
Oh, okay. Kashink.
She's looking a lot better.
She's looking a little less Leland.
Francis
Right.
sticks her with the healthy end.
She's still not great, but she's a lot better. She's not
Better?
bloodied anymore.
Yeah, that'll get her started.
Everybody back yet?
Yeah, I'm here.
Toast.
Toast is here.
If he gets any fatter, I'll have to start calling him Loaf.
You don't
Alright, so you
get
guys are
loaves
heading
of
north?
toast.
Yes.
Guess we're heading north.
Alright. So you guys start heading north. Good distance out. You guys kind of start coming up onto some farmlands. The city that's basically on the horizon becomes a bit more detailed. You kind of see a bit more because you're now comparing more. The towers are, prospectively getting larger as you get closer because of the fact that you get closer. So you can start seeing the more jagged edges of the architecture. By the time you actually hit the real meaty parts of the farmland, you can kind of see them up against the night sky as a backdrop pretty heavily, as well as what was really hard to see previously. At this point, you would be able to see little flits of dark figures kind of popping in and out of the towers.
Let's just walk past.
There's no walking past. The road goes to that town.
Maybe a road less traveled going past the town.
Well, we don't owe taxes to this town.
true.
I don't think I owe taxes to anyone anymore. Very confused at the situation.
Well, Aubrey, we never owed the taxes.
It's just so confusing. So, are we going to the spooky town?
I mean, it sounds like that's where you're going. So, trying to find a map real quick because I have a. I don't have a map for you guys. I need a map so I can take a look at these roads. All right. There we go. Yep. So eventually, kind of as you get closer, you can kind of smell water. Imagine that there's some body of water nearby as you get close to the town. Eventually, you reach the front gates of the town. The gates are very closed, and there are two guards kind of sat up top at two edges of the gates. And one of them kind of beckons out and asks you to state your business.
Do I know what's north of the city?
Give me a knowledge geography.
Yeah, knowledge geography. I should probably do that too. I'm not terrible at knowing my way around.
Oh, you're not terribly familiar with anything north of here.
Nope, I'm terrible.
I'll announce to him that we're the travelers from the south passing through, heading north.
And see where you're traveling from.
We set off from Daneholt.
It's too dark. That's fine. This is it's rather dangerous to be traveling so late at night. There's less patrols to protect the roads.
Indeed, we certainly wouldn't be against staying at an inn within your fine city for the night. We don't want to run into any trouble on the road.
Two guards kind of look to each other and they kind of tell you to wait right there shortly after the gates, which are they're not like a it's not like a portcullis. They're the swinging type of gates. Eventually they're big wooden doors. Basically, one of them kind of creaks open. He kind of ushers you in.
All right, come on in.
Kind of points you in a direction down the street and says, "If you're looking for an inn, there's one right down this road. To this end of the wall, or if you cross the river, there's."
Thank you. We're very grateful.
So do we keep losing?
Not sure.
Yeah, I just dropped out for a little bit there. Back.
But he kind of closes the gate behind you and goes back up to his post. Inside, the town is very well kept. There's no detritus on the streets. There's like the three spires that are towards the middle of the town are just looming over this place. As you get closer, you notice the dark figures that kind of flit back and forth between the different towers are definitely winged. Can't really make out what they are from this distance in the darkness.
Big?
They're not
It's not dark for me.
very big.
Are they devils?
It's dark for you. They're definitely more than 60 feet away.
Oh,
So would we like to stay the night here or continue on?
You guys looking for an inn?
I suppose
you
that's
guys
probably the
try
best choice here.
All right.
Indeed.
Let's see if we can find an inn. He told us where one was.
Sure.
Those are 2 where I think.
He did.
Let's go to whichever one he said was closest, I suppose.
All right. So you head on in. Oddly enough, the inn's name is simply Beld South Inn.
Bell South Inn.
Beld South Inn.
Ah, gotcha. Is it a fancy place?
Not exactly. It's well kept. It's definitely not the worst place you've ever stayed. And as you walk in, there's not too many people in this inn. In fact, the only things you really notice are there's a barkeep who is kind of standing there, greets you as you walk in, and there's a guard kind of, or at least a person in a similar guard's outfit. It's kind of just standing in the corner of the inn. There's a man behind the counter says, "Welcome, welcome. Will you guys be staying the night?"
I believe so, and possibly some food as well if it's available.
How does this man reacting to the fact that there's a dragon on my shoulder?
How is the dragon just out there like that?
I mean, I don't know. I assumed that maybe she went and flew off until we got a room and then she'd swoop in from the window. Because I'm pretty sure that even with her pride, she'd know this is a stupid idea to just be on Don's shoulder when they go to a city.
That depends. You guys, are you gonna bring this up to the dragon as you're coming up to the town here? Because that's kind of important. I kind of figured you guys would have done something with her.
Yeah, Don would probably have told her just to keep an eye on them from above, and then he'll open a window for her and set a bed out for her.
All those other floppy things.
Sure. Go with that.
Treat her like a brownie.
Fine. Everything will be fine.
Leave her milk on the windowsill.
The man says, if you're just looking for stay for the night, it'll just be with the food included, about 7 copper pieces total.
Of course. I'll give him the 7 copper.
I'll
Each
give
of you, including Zeta's whole family.
Don will help provide some for Zeta's family. He will also ask if they happen to have any rotten meat that they can't use that he could buy off of them.
The man behind the counter looks at you very strangely and says, "Oh, sorry, we don't keep rotten meat on hand."
Don't worry, you carried a rotten deer into town for her.
It's true. Leland still has a rotten deer. I assume it's like tied to his horse or something by now. So his horse just has a similarly built creature dead and rotting on it.
A poor horse.
Probably should have left that in the forest outside the gate.
Don's gonna take his food and go to his room, and he'll go out to the deer carcass, chop off a hunk of it, put it in his bag, head back to his room, and open up his window.
It takes a few minutes, but eventually the small creature kind of swoops into the room.
Don's then gonna pull out his lockbox and pour out the couple hundred gold that he has in there, kind of in a neat little pile. He says, it's like a little sleeping bag. Definitely not as great as the mound that you used to have, but it's an adventure.
Okay. Evanail kind of scoot the coins in a bit closer and kind of plop down on them, and
Oh, and he's also gonna give her some of that meat that he brought.
here we go. And he's just gonna try to snack on the meat while laying on her little coin pile.
They'll probably talk tonight, as much as she's willing to.
What you thinking about?
Just eating humans. And
Evil.
Melting humans, melting gnomes.
All right. Did I have a fucking soundtrack for this town? I bet I don't. I've never
There's no
expected
way
you
we'll
guys-
go north.
Right? Basically. Oh, I don't.
Once we stopped talking in chat, he stopped making shit constantly.
It's true.
Our
Yes.
hype fueled him.
You did foreshadow this city last session.
Foreshadowed this city forever ago.
Mm.
Sure, we'll go with this one. It's not the right one, but whatever. I'll come up with some other shit later. All right, so you guys bed down for the night, and then when you awake in the morning, assuming you guys head down and eat breakfast, and Zeta's family is very curious as to what the plan is.
All right, so the idea is we just keep going. I don't have a plan, guys. I'm
They're
sorry.
for it.
It sounds exactly
Unanimous
like they
yes
want.
from the Monticello family.
Absolutely.
Zeta, at this point, no decision that you make could fuck up the decision that I've already made. So, west it is.
I think the dragon decision was a good one.
No, I wasn't talking about the dragon decision. I think that was a great decision. Evan is
I think we're going north now. You're also in your room.
Speaking of, where is Ebony?
She would have darted out sometime in the middle of the night.
I assume she doesn't need much sleep. But Dawn in the morning packed up all the gold and stuff and put it back in the lock in the little sleeping bag box.
Okay. All right, so you guys are gonna eat and go north.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yup.
All right. All right, so you guys head out of the inn in the morning. Whenever you're starting to make your way through town, the town's a lot more lively in the day, as you see a lot of people are hard at work maintaining this place.
Do we see the creatures that were flapping around?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Hold on, let me get a picture here for you as to what these guys look like. First off, I'm gonna reveal all. Fuck yeah, just reveal this just in case it gets in the way. Let me find a picture for you. Let's see. Do I still have a gate boy? Got to, right? Anyway, you see a lot of people who are in very tattered apparel being micromanaged by people who look in a bit more official clothing to clean up the streets and make sure everything looks ship shape.
Is this like everyone that's outside?
It's probably 8 out of the 10 people
Damn.
that you see outside are people being forced to make everything nice.
I think we
Well.
should get the hell out of here.
They're doing a good job.
I do not have a gate boy. Let me go find one real quick. Here we go. I'll have to fix this later, but it's incredible that I don't have a one of these little boys saved yet. Where are my fucking pictures? Losing it. All right.
We'll never go north.
Right. I swore I had all this prep before. So in the sky, you see these boys.
Oh.
But it's worse than that because those boys can't fly on their own, so they have to ride these boys.
Wow.
This is
Can
a
I-
familiar sight to Don, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Can I tell what that is?
Give me a knowledge planes.
Don can tell you what it is.
Neat.
If you want to do that
He
instead.
doesn't
I
need
have
knowledge.
planes. But I get a 5.
Just remember what it's called exactly. Pretty sure I know. Yeah. The things that they're riding on are called devil steeds.
What about themselves? They don't look human.
Oh no, that's a dude. It's just Order of
is
the
it?
Gate armor.
Okay,
You've seen a guy that wore this armor once outside of Hingy.
gotcha.
As far as
Yeah.
devil steeds go, other than being nightmare fuel, you would know that well, it's basically what it sounds like.
Yeah, I say we get out of here.
But you see them kind of dart around the between the towers at different levels. They're kind of zipping out from one window high up and low into another one, or vice versa.
They've been doing this like constantly.
It's like every couple of minutes you'll see one fly over, and every once in a while one will just kind of do a big circle around the town.
So they just seem to be surveying things.
Toast, what the fuck are you doing?
All right, but you guys head north. You eventually find if you're following straight across the, if you're going straight across the main road, you cross a decent little bridge over a river, and then you kind of go around. The road leads around the main towers, which are in a walled off section, and then eventually make your way to the north gates. On the way past the north gates, you do see there is an inn named Beld North Inn. The streets all have signs. The streets are numbered rather than named.
All the more reason to leave.
Very efficient city.
Very efficient city. And as you get to the northern section, the doors are already open. The gate's already open, I should say, so you can just walk right out.
Cool. Let's get our asses out of here.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
All right. All right, so you guys duck out of there and head north. You pass. There's not a lot of farmland north, but back into the wild you go. Wild. It's not really wild, but sure. You can see ahead of you a mountain range. Seems like if you follow the road, it's gonna have to coil up and around the mountains. The guards wish you the best of luck as you pass through the gates.
Uh-oh.
Don
Good
asks what they
luck.
should expect past there.
Says, well, that way lies Pezek. You're gonna have to. Nope. Well, there's heresy.
Are there any
Oh.
places we should avoid?
Oh, good. I could use a punching bag.
That's the spirit. You'll have to get past a section of the Menador Mountains, as well as passing fairly close to Tolson's Peak, and then Devil's Perch, and eventually you'll find your way to Pezak. While there, it'd be best to keep a wary eye out for heretics?
Nathaniel just got home.
Nice.
We will keep a very wary eye out for heretics.
Daniel, you befriended a dragon.
Wizard.
It's an important distinction.
It's true.
One gets Leland to kill it. Hello?
Hey.
Yo,
So,
Alright, so we want to catch this boy up.
I mean, you did send me the Spark Notes version.
Yep. Don burned hero points and eventually got the dragon to
domesticate itself.
tentatively join the group here. And then the dragon was like, wait, we gotta go back. I need to get my aged meat. And then dragged a rotted deer carcass from the water. Was like, somebody grab that. And Leland was like, alright.
Because he thinks it's a lizard right now.
Oops.
Aged venison is a delicacy.
It's
It's something.
definitely aged.
The fur is where all the flavor's at.
Also, you're traveling with a family of heretics that are fleeing from the village.
Alright. So you guys heading north?
Yep.
Heading to where the law is less. Got it.
Lawless, I get it.
Dare I ask what this is?
Oh,
What's that?
that's 10,000 gold.
Oh,
Yeah, we just
Oh.
left it.
You guys are carrying your sovereign's hoard.
No, we did not leave it. We are carrying it.
We're carrying
We are
10,000 gold.
bandit bait.
we,
How are we
uh,
carrying 10,000 gold?
we have horses.
Bandit bait.
You have horses.
We don't have.
You're all splitting the load, I would assume.
you
We have
you can
infinite
shove it
bags
in
to
a
put all this
single
in.
bag and throw it at Leland.
I mean, that's
Actually,
10,000 gold.
You're
in
gonna
a
make
single
Leland's
bag.
horse.
that's $2 grand
carry
a piece.
10,000 gold.
actually,
If we each just carry
guys,
2 on a horse.
after we've left the village and we've gotten a good distance, when Evany hops back on Don's shoulder.
Whoa! Why do you assume if
Here's it.
she
Now we
hops-
have
she
6
hops on
people.
Don's shoulder?
Oh, she does. She's gonna mount Donovan again.
Don will ask her, so how do you feel about making a small investment?
It's nearly 700 pounds of gold.
I know.
That's in gold pieces. Told
If
you
you-
it was in silver and copper as well.
How do you feel about making a small investment?
She asks you to elaborate.
Well, a bag of holding would probably really help us carry all this gold.
I still don't understand how we have this much gold. Did we bring 1,000,000 empty bags to put all this gold in and just
It's
strap it to the
literally only
horse?
Why?
6,000 pieces.
Just stop asking questions about it.
Yeah.
I'm very
He's
confused.
throwing us a bone this time.
I lied.
I'll
It's
feel
actually
good about it.
1,600 gold a piece because I forgot we have 6 people. Leland's here. So-
So Pathfinder or Starfinder has credit sticks.
Just don't fucking worry about it. We have gold, all right?
It's a big deal. It's a lot of gold.
We're bandit bait, like I said.
Yeah,
Which
but
is
still,
why Don brings up the idea of, what if we purchase a bag of holding?
it just seems like an illogical amount of gold to carry.
We're not each
Yeah.
carrying 10,000. We're carrying 1,600.
Yeah, but if I give you 1,600 quarters,
And I had a horse with
Seriously,
saddlebags.
Fucking Christ.
I
Do you
could.
not have a
Can
bag?
we move the fuck on?
Taxes.
With money.
shit.
We're gonna
It's
move
just
on with
weird.
money. And I agree with Don. We should at the very least, buy a haversack.
Yeah.
But a bag of holding would actually
Ebony
hold.
asks how much a bag of holding is gonna set her back in her hoard.
As much as it needs to, bitch. You don't make the calls.
Did you say that in character?
Zeta's taken on a whole new form with this new helmet.
Oh yeah, I'm totally not wearing that.
Helmet
a
of
bold
Seth.
move.
Don shrugs and he says, "Not really sure how much they run for, but I do know that would help us in the long run, considering probably get more gold as time goes on, so it's kind of like a drop in the bucket in the long run."
She kind of ponders for a moment and says,
Look, let me put it to you this way. He pulls out that same lockbox that he'd been using and he opens it. It's got a lot of gold in there. There was a lot of gold in there when he got it, and he's only used a little bit. This had a lot more gold in it when I first got it. We got this off of one job. It will not take long to recoup your expenses.
yeah, she says, I suppose more efficient carrying servants is better than more servants for now.
No, it's quality over quantity.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Ebony, baby, let's talk. This
Oh,
servant
God.
thing, it's not happening. We're partners.
She kind of gets in close to Don's ear and says, don't like that servant.
He whispers back to her, "You know, I really didn't either at first, but she kind of grows on you as time goes on. She's funny. She's got wit." And he points to Francis. That one's the one you gotta watch out for. He's an idiot, and nothing can control him. Nothing.
So, how far am I carrying this deer?
I mean, I'm assuming you strapped it to the horse.
I mean, nobody told me that. I was just told I was carrying a deer.
Knowing Leland, he's still carrying the deer.
Just actually carrying it.
Yeah, just have it over his shoulder, dripping.
Well, you guys
slightly.
already went to bed, so I doubt you probably...
He probably picked it back up again.
I don't like that servant. So are we.
So you guys just heading off into the mountains?
Evidently.
Evidently.
We adventuring now.
Oh, boy.
That's a good and a bad sound.
Well, here we go adventuring again.
Here we go, TP Can again.
Sorry about your village and kids.
It's when we go out walking, we stomp all over a bunch of invisible fairies.
These fairies were asking for it, putting their nests in the fucking fields.
Who makes their children invisible?
On the ground.
Oh. Be right back.
Seriously, who does that?
Right?
And who doesn't listen to their party member as he tries to warn us?
Hey. He had failed too many will saves by that point.
I don't think. Do you have any idea how big his hands were?
Yeah, but his brain was comparatively small.
He could have held his brain in his hands.
Oh, I believe it. He could have held his brain in one hand.
What are we talking about?
Oh, just this one guy with big hands and small
Just a
brain.
guy with big hands.
So, we're on a road.
You're on a road.
You're in a room.
No,
We're
we're
going to the
on
cave.
a road, not a room.
Well, apparently we're about to get shit fucked, so.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's mountains, yeah.
If it's taking this long to set up the next
Well,
story,
it's not like I foreshadowed a really scary place for a really long time. Then people were like, let's just bring our family there.
I mean, what reason do we have to not bring the family there?
The scary foreshadowing, mostly.
Does Leland look like he reads books?
So somebody says foreshadow. Leland's like, no, it's behind me.
Perfect.
No, I only have one shadow.
All right, what's the marching order?
Down first.
Probably.
In front, I guess.
Do you want Leland in the front or the back? Do you want to be in front of or behind the rotting deer carcass?
Back.
Leland should be in front of Zeta's family, and Sable will be behind.
No, Leland
Oh,
should be
so
behind.
you all get to smell rotting carcass. the
It's really
entire-
not that important.
Kind of important.
The rotting carcass isn't important. The position is.
Leland would probably be in the back because nobody would want to smell that.
Token.
Then I guess Sable's in front of Zeta's family.
All right, so Donovan's up front. Who else is up front?
I'm up front.
Zeta's up front. Sable's near the back or something.
In front of Zeta's family.
In front of Zeta's family.
Are we on a map?
You're about to be.
Okay, yeah. I want to be
First we're on lists, now we're on maps.
next up after that, I guess.
So what? Zeta is up front. Francis is behind her. Aubrey's next. Sure. Sable's way in the back, basically. Good to know. And Leland's also way in the back.
Even further back.
Even further back. Let me go ahead and get some. Let's just get some random woman targets. Tokens. What I meant to say. Tokens.
Time
Ones
for a
that aren't-
perception check out of nowhere. Catch that perception check.
I need like non-garbage token, random woman token.
What's with this perception check?
What is it? It's Leela's mom, 3 sisters?
Leela?
Not Leland. I'm sorry.
Lilu.
Zeta's mother and 3 sisters, right?
No, it's Karina Monticello, my mother, my sister Zanita Monticello, my brother Devo Monticello, and my other brother Ezio Monticello.
So two
Two
sisters,
brothers, one
two
sister,
brothers.
one mother.
Okay. Oh, you guys.
Of them, Devo's probably the only one that is actually like could be a contender.
Core perception checks.
Ezio's an astronomer. Zanita's a gardener.
These perceptions.
Why are there perceptions?
I guess they were just looking around as they walked.
And you guys sure did see some stuff.
I mean, we're technically trafficking fugitives. I assume there was just paranoia looking everywhere.
Sure.
Plus, we're going into mountains.
Scary mountains.
Such spooky mountains.
Spoopy Mountains.
Well, you guys do end up finding yourselves near a mountain pass, which is pretty narrow. Sure, you're gonna get the peasant treatment. Correct.
The peasant treatment.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Zeta's gonna hand a helmet off to Leland.
But I already have a helmet.
This one's a better helmet.
No, mine's got. Mine's got the guard thing, crest.
Right, but this might have a guard's hair.
But I have hair,
You have your hair.
and I'm a guard.
You could have twice as much guard hair.
But I already have my own guard hair.
But don't you need someone to guard you?
All right. You guys do hear a rustling nearby. From the ridge up above you. Who had the good perceptions?
I had
Sable.
26.
26, 28. Good stuff. You're able to spot them. Give me a fort save, both of you.
All right. It's not as good. Oh.
Sure, I'll just pick a random combat I have. That's too low, isn't it? No, it's okay. Alright. Well, you guys both managed to save. That's good. As you see, up above you are some reptilian creatures.
Into the sword.
Need initiatives.
All right, Ebony. Let's show him who the apex predator here is.
Fire stand. I did not call my stance, so only a 12.
Ha! I win.
Oh yeah, Nathaniel, the helmet's totally made out of a person's head.
Yeah, it looks like a big old person's head that's been mummified, basically. It doesn't have a face.
Why do we have a face?
We're
This
borrowing it.
head.
The corpses.
Because it's magic.
Where did we get?
Dragon Horn.
So what
When-
does the
when
man
did we deal with
mother
the dragon?
hat do?
We don't know.
Sure, I don't need token for all of them. This one is fine. Hey, look at that. You just go last. Still missing a Zeta initiative.
It was 5.
On your turn order.
Oh.
Alright, after the surprise round, basically, we'll go with Obri.
All right. Ober's gonna swift action shift into Karen style. You said they were flying?
No, they're just up on a ridge above you.
Okay, just reptile creatures. How high is the ridge?
It's a good 10 or so feet. You have to kind of amble up. It's not incredibly steep.
All right, Ober will move over to the side and try to climb the face here to flank them from the right.
Sure. Give me a athletics check for your horse.
I'm on my horse.
Oh, that's right. We're all on horses.
I'm definitely not riding a horse.
Oh, you didn't bring horse?
No, I mean, a horse is there, but like,
Oh,
I'm not riding horse. Horse is carrying gold.
Okay, so where's horse?
I mean, I assume that.
Probably back here by the families. Well,
Yeah.
family.
Figured we were pack horsing him.
In that case, Aubrey's gonna move Spring over to this underbrush and unmount, and then head up the ridge.
So you're gonna take a move action to move the horse and move action to get off the horse?
Would it
I
be
don't think
a
it's
horse's move action? Move?
Well, I guess before that, let me get a fortitude save from Aubrey and a fortitude save from Spring.
Aubrey?
Unless you have some way of averting. Well, you actually, if you're averting your eyes, which I'll let you
Averting
choose if you're
from the
averting your
creatures?
eyes.
From the creatures?
Yeah. Are you choosing not to look at them, basically? Trying not to look at them?
No, I don't know why I would be. How much can I actually see of them from 15 feet up?
You can see their eyes, so you're okay. You make the fort save. Now let me get one from your horse.
Would the horse be looking at the creatures?
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, let me look up the horse's saves.
Just to clarify, these mooks are Zeta's mooks, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So are these things making noises at us, or are people just looking at them?
Just looking at them.
So if nobody said anything, we have no reason to.
You guys are paranoid,
Really
looking all over the place. Your horse does not make the save. And turns to stone.
Alrighty then.
So it's pretty easy to dismount the statue.
I'm
Spring?
Gonna
Kill
look
switch.
down in disbelief.
Okay.
Let me get a fort save. Oh wait, are you averting your eyes?
I mean, yeah, if I just saw something turn to stone, I'm gonna avert my eyes at that point.
Sure.
technically
Now we
the
get a
same.
50-50, high or low.
Always high.
Come on. Yeah, okay, no save needed for you. Let me get a save for your horse.
Alright. What was horse saves? +6?
It's +6, yeah.
+6, yeah, they're horses. It's 40 saves.
Oof.
Your horse turns to stone.
Okay.
You dismount. Real easy.
Yep. Just gonna hop off that damn horse, and I'm gonna sound burst up on that ridge.
Let's see it. Well, I guess I gotta roll fort saves.
Yeah. Ah, now you rolled this fort saves.
You were the one for fort.
And they all take 1d8. Which,
So I believe one makes it.
yep. Let's see, what were
They
you
all
looking
make
for
it.
at this point? 16s, yeah.
They're not stunned. They all take a D8. See the D8.
What, separate d8s for each?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, no, just roll the one. Save some time here.
It's easy enough to do 3d8.
That's good.
I like my odds on the multiple dice.
That's good.
Alright, starting from the left.
2 damage.
Wham! Alright, so yeah, Francis's stone, or horse turns to stone. I wish the stone
Francis's
turned to horse.
Stone's turned over.
Yeah, anyway, he turns to stone, he hops off, and as he does, he grabs his lyre and slams it down hard, creating a loud clang that echoes over the ridge.
Alright.
Right.
Ebony. Ebony's gonna avert her gaze. Always high. Still gotta make the save. Okay.
So even if you aren't looking, you might.
Yep. Gaze attacks. She does make the save. She's gonna zip up onto the ridge and shoot a line of acid across them. Right. Oh, it's not that good. Almost max damage. They get reflex saves though. God damn it, I've got too many tabs open.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Reflex aren't great. Let's just see. Well, 2 made it, 1 didn't. So we'll go right here. Oh wait, 2 made it, 1 didn't. God damn it. So. Alright. Now it's their turn.
Do they make gazes on our turns? I thought gaze was an action.
No. If you're looking at them, the gaze goes off.
Oh, that's right. Pathfinder has 360 degree vision.
Foes look at attacking creatures' eyes.
Right. So in other words, they...
So if
Yes.
we look at the monster, we have to make the save, and then if they take their turn,
They can also gaze to force you to make a save.
right. So
Jesus, we're fucked.
So the higher low on our turn when averting our eyes wouldn't happen. It's only on this.
And, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's just do a D11. Save them. You get a fort
Yeah.
save. Okay. Sable turns to stone.
I'm dead.
No, you're not.
Yeah, give it time.
No, that's a save or die.
But
It's-
Francis is gonna save.
There's a workaround.
What about it? What now?
I need a fort save.
Ah,
I'd like to load a save point.
The save point was good luck.
Yeah.
eat.
Francis turns to stone. Remember that time you're like, I'd like to save my hero points.
Yep, this might be the time.
Alright, so you can burn a hero point and add a +4 to it. It'll make the save.
Yep, we're doing that. I'm burning that hero
Okay.
burn.
Sable, would you like to retroactively
Rip
I
hero
don't have
points.
roll? No hero points left. Okay.
So, dead.
Depends on if I can make this knowledge check or not.
Am I back now? There we go. Oh, I can't hear anyone.
Can you hear me?
There you are. Yeah, I need a fort save from Don.
Oh, fort save from Dawn?
Yep.
Cool. 1 second, just checking something.
Sure. Trying to see how much a horse made of stone weighs.
No, I was actually thinking about raging to increase my fortitude. But it's a free action, not immediate.
You made it.
Time for horse.
Yep. Now I need a high or low from you if you're averting your eyes. And a safe
Rip horse.
Horse turns to stone. So are you gonna try to avert your eyes here?
Wait. I thought we weren't supposed to be doing the avert the eyes thing on our turn.
No, yeah, you can avert your eyes on your turn, but there's a 50% chance that you still have to make the save, and they gained concealment.
Well, first I'm gonna rage.
Well, it happens at the start of your turn, but I'll say sure, you can start raging. Just 'cause it's looking a little bleak.
Cool. I'm not
Are we
averting
trying-
my eyes.
Between a rock and a hard place.
You get a fort save.
I get it.
Because at this point, it's looking bleak, and we either wipe or we don't. Please, God. Hero point.
Alright, you can burn the hero point to make it.
Yep.
Alright, you still got your actions here.
I'm going up and I'm punching the shit out of this thing.
Alright, so you'd have to get off your statue and
Not
over
hard.
there. No, it's not difficult.
How high is this ledge?
It's about, like I said, about 10 feet up total.
Horse is a statue, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
You're gonna try to jump
I
off
don't-
horse.
I'm gonna jump off horse.
I mean, I was just thinking, I don't think you need a ride
Wait,
check.
I'm not
for
on
a
horse
statue.
anyway, remember?
Oh, that's right. You're not on horse, so you can just amble up there. It's difficult terrain, but you can make it.
Oh yeah, no, I'm beating the shit out of this thing. Here we go.
You only get the one attack, but you're going dragon style, right?
Oh, of course I'm going dragon style. And Dawn smash, motherfuckers.
You gotta shift into the style.
And I'm power attacking.
It's a swift action, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got
Oh,
a
yeah.
swift action.
Right, cool.
Burn swift action, dragon stance. This is gonna hurt. I am also power attacking.
Let's hope you hit.
Yeah, I'm really hoping so too.
So already used up your hero point.
27 hit.
That'll hit. Got a plus 12 after power attack.
Yeah. I'm fucking pissed.
Let's see the damage.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Someone who didn't make a save either.
5 times 1.5. Power attacks, that's, sorry, I thought I had this formula written down, but it's not. I'm
You
sorry.
need 7 from strength,
Oh, I'm sorry, I have it.
plus 6 from power attack times and a half, if that's what you're doing.
I think it should be...
Come on, big numbers.
I'm hoping so.
– 14. That's pretty good. This thing definitely looks real hurt at this point.
And at this point, Don is going to yell at Leland,
You
Leland!
forgot your
Smash!
D6 of fire damage.
Oh, that's right, yeah, fuck you.
Alright.
Fuck him up, Leland.
Sable.
I'm dead.
You're not
Oh.
dead.
Right. Forgot about this. Zeta.
Zeta's gonna close her eyes.
You're just gonna close them?
Just close them.
Alright.
No, just close
You're
them.
just effectively blind.
Yes. I'm gonna cast Obscuring Mist.
Okay. Give me your box.
How big is it? It's what, like 10-foot radius?
I thought it was like
it's
30
30
foot.
feet.
20-foot
Right.
radius. For me. Oh no, let's move over first. Okay, does that cover the family? Yes, that covers the
That's-
family.
That's terrible.
It's only 20 feet high. Let's see.
There we go. What is it? What's the radius? It's a 60-foot radius, isn't it?
20
No,
foot.
it's 20 foot, so it's 40 feet across.
40 foot across.
Right about there, I believe. Looks about right.
Something like that.
Close enough.
It's basically everything.
Where are all the Monticellos in this?
Oh, they're on the ground down there.
Well, now they're in the mist.
Yeah, now they're in the mist. Now no one can see more than 5 people,
Yeah, and nobody can see the basilisks.
right? You moving at all?
No.
Leland.
Okay, well, he heard the orders.
Oh, give me a
Yep.
fort save for your horse. Beginning of your turn.
I mean, my horse would have been
I'm
falling
not
behind
on
with loot anyway.
Where's your horse?
Probably my mother's riding it.
Okay. Give me a fort save for your. Okay, no, you're
Right.
fine. We'll go on her turn then.
Right, if other people are on foot, then Leland has no reason to be riding a horse. So, someone else can have the horse for now.
Sure.
Yeah, I would have ceded my horse to the family.
So,
Well, you
Leland's
saw
gonna
Mist bellow out for Zeta.
kind of amble his way up the hill. And guess by the time he gets to here, he would see where the thing is, and
Yep. Then need a fort save.
would it have concealment still? Considering
If
we're
you
in
avert your eyes, it's gonna have concealment for sure.
No. I mean that. Considering we still have the obscuring mist. Where is my fort save? There it is.
I'll find out. You made it anyway, but I'll find out. Yeah, it would have concealment. Let me see how that affects gazes.
Well, it can't gaze on anything that it can't see.
I mean, you can see him just fine.
I mean, you can see me
Not just-
now, but yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and roll to hit. 15 hit.
I.
Please God, please God, please God, please God.
No.
Oof.
All right. Zeta's whole family. Let's see. They're a little blind right now. Not
But
all
they're
of them have
not
horses.
rocks.
Alright, you know what? This is gonna have to be an app layer or something. Wait, why can't I? Is Zeta's family part of the map layer? Is that what happened? Bet that's what happened. Hold on. That is what happened. Please stop. Sitting here like, why can't I grab family? That's why. They are all gonna try to get on out of there anyway. Losing my goddamn mind. Okay, this has to go over here. We try to move away. Yeah, of course. That's X. Alright. There. Okay. So they're basically running away.
I'm gonna yell at them to stay in the fog, but get away.
Try to stay in the fog and
Stay in the fog, but stay back from the creatures.
Ogre.
Aubrey is going to begin racking his mind, trying to think of what we could be fighting.
All right, give me a, I believe it's knowledge arcana.
I think that's one of my good ones. It is. But I've rolled too good on knowledge tonight. It'll be bad.
You're not sure.
I was rolling to assist, but I couldn't. I'm sorry.
Well, I'll get to work on a new character.
I'm sure the formers have some insight. Aubrey will hop off of his beautiful steed.
I mean, you were off of it before.
Okay, well, he'll head up the side of the
Except for your
ledge.
steed's over here and a statue.
Right. So acrobatics, you said?
You can just, it's difficult terrain to get up there.
All right,
Yeah, you can. You have easily enough room to get up there and punch something or grab something.
Nah. I use standard action to knowledge. I think that's what it is, right?
I don't think it's a standard action to think.
No, I don't think so either.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's basically free action.
Yeah, so you can get up there and try to pop him.
Would I be in danger in this square?
Yes.
Yeah, you'd still need a fort save as soon as you see him.
It's no guts, no glory at this point, dude. Like, if you don't, you're.
If I close my eyes, I've still got the 50% miss chance. I can just do that.
You could do that.
Alright, Aubrey will close his eyes and step out the barrier of fog. And hopefully using Don's help, we'll try to direct an attack to one of the creatures.
Do you want me to roll anything to assist that?
Just tell me where it's at, probably. Still gonna get the miss
I don't
chance.
see any actual rules against concealment and gaze attacks, so I'm going to lower the DC. But let me get the fort save from you. Or are you just closing your eyes?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the eyes closed.
Alright, high or low?
Low. Always low.
Well, you missed.
It works like 50% of the time.
It's true.
That's kind of
All right, kill switch.
Come
Yep.
on. Set switches to kill.
Yeah, there are many switches to kill here. Ooh, boy.
You remember roughly where they were.
I do. That's very true.
You don't,
But
you can't see up there anymore.
yeah, and fire wouldn't really help us at all in this case. That's not fort. So that is really the best thing I think I can do in this situation.
Set this to map layer now, and thank you. Now I can select tokens.
We're gonna drop another, kill switch is gonna drop another power cord in that same spot where you remembered him. It's in that corner here,
Is it 10 foot?
10 foot.
Alright, I need a fort save from Leland.
Is it like a D minor?
Yeah, it's very much a very heavy D minor. In fact, he'll, I don't know if I have enough time to tune a string as a move action. Can I down tune a string?
Give me a perform check. Also, what was the DC?
DC, you're looking for a 16.
Leland is gonna be stunned.
Level 2 spell, 16, yeah. I'm so sorry, Leland.
Yep. Let's see what my forts are for these boys again. It's 9.
plus 9.
Yeah. They're beefy boys. One of them definitely made it. 2 of them didn't.
Yeah, that's decent.
Worth. Wait, did I already? Yeah, I'm sorry, I already rolled. Didn't mean to do that.
Okay. So 5
It was 5, yeah.
damage.
Oh, right, yeah, I was getting my perform, that's what I was about to roll. And that's to drop into a low D.
Sure, you're able to drop into a low D right before strike. So this is the boy who made the save. Got it. Alright. It's now Ebony's turn. She's just gonna spit a line of acid wherever she did before.
Servants be damned.
Basically.
I think she knows Dawn can take it. Either that or she doesn't
You're
care.
just excusing her abuse at this point.
You
We're
get
friends.
reflex saves from Donovan. And then all these other boys.
Teamwork!
Donovan made it, so you only take half, which was fucking like 2 damage. One of these guys didn't. It was the third guy here, so he takes the full 5. This boy is gonna take half.
Oh my god.
So
You gotta stop. Hang on.
alright. Then these boys go. 2 of them are stunned.
Which 2 were they?
The edges, so the one near Leland and the one near Donovan currently. This one's gonna move up a little bit and look Ober. Well, Ober's got his eyes closed.
Yep.
It still
Gonna
pops
look-
open and look Obi right in the face.
I don't know that.
Donovan,
I'm gonna beat the shit out of this stunned boy!
I need a fortitude save though.
He's stunned!
The other one isn't.
I'm obscured!
Right.
Yeah.
It's gonna lower the.
And this guy's looking
He's
at.
not, though.
He's within 5 feet of you, so he can still see you.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. Fear God.
Right at the edge of the circle there. But you made it.
Got him.
You have a plus 10 and fort.
I am raging right now.
This is true. You're a rage boy. You made it. You gonna
Alright.
keep punching the down boy?
Oh my god, am I?
All right.
Alright, here comes attack number 1. Lowered because I'm multi-attacking.
That hits.
Whoa, that I haven't rolled yet. He's
I thought
stunned.
the 26 was it.
Oh, he's
Oh.
stunned. That's right.
Let me see.
-2 penalty to AC and loses dex bonus.
Thank you. So flat-footed.
And a -2 on top of flat-footed.
Is that stunned or is that blind you're reading?
That's
Stunned
stunned.
is the name.
Stunned creature drops everything held, can't take actions, takes -2 to AC, and loses its dex bonus. Attackers receive a +4 bonus on attack rolls to perform combat
doesn't-
maneuvers against stunned opponents.
Actually doesn't have any dex. But so that's not gonna hit the 12. Almost all natural armor, just a thick skin on these boys. That'll hit. And the extra d6.
Oops.
Headset is losing its mind. So yeah, that one super wrecked.
Boop.
Boop.
Bing.
Don, in his rage, kicks the thing up, grabs it by the jaw, and rips its jaw open.
Sable's stone. Zeta. Can't see anything.
That's fine.
Full strength.
I need to touch you for that. Leland, where are you? Leland Stone?
No, I'm stunned.
I stunned him.
Jackass.
The funny thing is, Francis didn't even know that you stunned him.
Yeah. The one time it's accidental.
Well, God damn it, Leland. Where are they?
Who are you going out to?
Fucking whoever.
Where is she?
Pretty sure you heard Don roaring and wet, sloppy noises as he killed one of them.
Oh yeah, if you did not hear that,
Or one of you guys could just say, hey, it's over here.
you hear
I can't
Dawn
see it.
emit a guttural roar and say over.
I don't think there are any around me.
Oh, are you looking at the same map
You
I'm
knew
looking at?
that there was
Yeah,
one
but my
right-
eyes are closed.
Oh, that's
You
right.
knew there was one right in front of you before you took a step forward.
I think Don killed it.
Oh, murdered.
You knew there were 3 of them right up there.
I don't know where they're at though.
You know they're in that general
Ogre's
direction.
literally the blind, leading the blind.
Well, yeah, I'm not the one that should be in charge on which direction Zeta should attack.
You
Was my main argument.
You could at least narrow it down to north, south, east, or west.
She knows
what
that.
you do with Zeta.
I guess nothing, because nobody's gonna tell me
Dawn
where the
shouts
fuck
out to the north, on top of the ledge.
Thank you, God. I'm gonna cast Aggressive Thundercloud and move it over there.
Alright, what does it do?
It fucking zaps that motherfucker.
Alright,
Take a reflex save.
There it is.
Where are they?
Dawn is doing to
I
these
guess
things
that-
what Kratos does to Tatzelworms.
Alright, safe to say that 18 probably makes the save.
Alright, so it takes half of 13.
Alright,
And now it's
look
trapped
at that.
inside of a thundercloud.
You're stunned.
Leland drools on himself a little.
Aubrey,
Don,
thundercloud in front of you.
Right in front of you! Listen for the sound of thunder.
overall.
Somebody call me.
Ball his beard up into a big ball of beard and try to attack the thing.
All this beard up into a big ball of beard.
Whoa.
You see the higher, or high or low?
Look.
God
This is unreasonable.
damn.
You haven't
Welcome
rolled
to being
well
me.
tonight. It's all in twos.
You're choosing to be blind.
I mean, it would
yeah.
have concealment anyway because thundercloud.
Francis.
Okay. Welp,
Bring the
Fritz-
thunder, Francis.
you want me to bring the thunder again?
Bring the fucking thunder.
Alright.
Just not on me.
Well, that's anyone's guess then. And then Francis gears up and brings the thunder.
Same spot.
Wait. As a loud thunderclap goes across. Three damage.
Same spot.
That's where I was told to hit.
Alright. Need another fort save from Leland.
God damn it.
You told me to bring the thunder, I asked.
Leland's stunned.
God damn it. That's okay.
Oh, and so is one of our lizard boys.
Is it the one right
Got
next
one
to
of
us
them.
at least, or is it the one right next to Leland?
About to find out. It's the one right next to Leland.
These
Oh,
two.
you're
Oh,
safe.
good. We're just having.
You guys are just sitting there both stunned.
We're both staring at the clouds.
What are we doing with our lives?
I don't know, I'm losing it there. Alright. Ebony's turn. She's gonna try to avert her eyes. Always high.
I mean, the thing's inside of a thundercloud.
Oh, gotta make a save.
Come on, Ebony. Come on, Ebony.
Does it give concealment?
Yeah, it's 20% concealment.
Provides. Yeah, it sure does. So it's gonna be a slightly lower DC. 4 plus 5. And stone.
Was she flying?
No.
Okay. Because that'd be pretty funny too.
I think she knew what we were fighting.
And these boys. It's gonna look right at Aubrey. Aubrey's eyes are still closed, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
Alright. It's gonna start skittering away. Gonna provoke once from Donovan then.
Oh! Oh! Truly?
Yep.
It's truly, truly outrageous. Roll. Accident.
Well, we'll keep it if you manage to hit.
Don, don't you
Have
enlarge?
concealment though.
Don't you enlarge when you rage?
No, not yet.
High or low? High or low?
And it's only 20% concealment. So you actually have to do the D100.
No, I don't. High or low?
Hi.
Alright, you still managed to hit. Did that 18 damage. Didn't seem to drop it. Man, is it not happy about it. You also forgot your extra D6 still.
Oh. And I'm dry after this.
Whoa. The other one's stunned. Donovan.
Donovan steps out the mist, sees that,
Fort save.
yeah, oh no, yeah, you take the fucking fort save.
Your rage is over, right?
No.
Okay.
No,
It's
I'm
his-
dry on the fire.
Well, your fire is while you're raging.
No.
Oh, no, I only have a limited amount of that.
Right.
It's a number of times per day, a number of rounds per day. It's independent of rage.
What?
Well, it requires.
Yes. Oh my god, I forgot it's rounds, so every attack that I make should be fine. Oh, okay. Anyway.
Yeah, it's when you're raging this happens.
Oh, okay, well, also, is gaze a spell effect?
Spell
I
effect?
believe
No,
it's
not a spell.
extraordinary.
Yeah,
for...
I think it's extraordinary. It is extraordinary.
You made the save though. So you're okay.
Oh! Get your ass over here! This is gonna be a single attack.
Oh, really?
I think that hits.
I think so.
Yeah, it hits for sure. I just thought it was a.
Also, that was only the second round of fire, right?
Yeah.
Even though it was an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
That's
so
true.
You could still.
You
do
have
it.
one more round of fire.
I thought it was
Catch
just while he was reading.
This!
No, it's not even remotely that cool.
Damn. Oh well, that obliterates this one.
Are we winning, Don?
You can open your eyes now.
I'll do it my turn. Oh shit. Take that out of context, somebody. disable. Oh shit. I'm just gonna remove you from
No.
the turn order.
Hey, that's why there's the X there on my token.
Yeah. Zeta.
Gonna call if Leland can talk now. And he probably can't.
He is still drooling.
Francis, where are you putting your thunderclouds?
Up on the ridge.
Point. You're within 5 feet.
Yeah, point for me, Francis.
Finger won't be.
Francis points that way.
Okay. I'm gonna move the thundercloud that way. And when it hits, the first thing it hits, it's going to stop. Because that's how the spell works.
Sure.
It's
And it does
stunned.
damage when it hits them.
Yes.
If it's stunned, it loses Dex bonus to
Alright,
AC.
so it's 6.
Well, no, it loses all Dex bonuses. Not just the ones to AC. Does it get a reflex save in that case?
I feel like
Say
that's up
yes.
to you.
I mean, you're considered
because-
helpless if you're stunned.
Are you?
Yes, that's what Red Mantis assassins are all about. Is they
Hold on. Does the stun thing say you're helpless?
No.
No.
Stun doesn't help us.
Still gonna have a reflex save. Trust me, you don't want this bad. You're already having save or dies. You don't want no save, just dies.
Oh man, and I hate to rub it in, but Leland, that means you dropped your sword.
Oh no. I have to pick it up.
Alright, still makes the save.
Still takes 5 lightning damage. And it's double concealed.
It's so concealed.
So just swing at the slightly darker patch of fog.
Right. Stunned. Aubrey.
Alright. Aubrey's gonna assume that or loud crashing is where the last one is, so he'll open his eyes and move forward into the cloud bank.
Aubrey, could you do me a favor?
What's up?
Move one more to the left. Thank you. You're a doll.
Give me a fort save.
This is
Can
where
it even see through double cloud?
It's depends. Do you want to deal with 50% mischance or not? It's okay. You made it.
oh, thank God. Alright, and Aubrey will ball his ball of hair into a ball and
Fire.
bash him. Let's gotta go left. The probability has to work in my favor at some point.
Alright, so you can take your attack.
God, I was unprepared for this. Didn't expect to actually attack. That is...
That'll hit.
is that all? I think that's all. Oh, weapon focus.
Weapon focus doesn't do
No,
damage.
no damage. Okay, not bad. And then I'll free action grapple.
Alright, let's see the grapple.
+4, +2, +2, +1, +1.
And +4 from it being stunned.
Oof.
On top of it being flat-footed and
What?
attackers get a +4 circumstance bonus attacking or attempting combat maneuvers against a stunned target.
Okay. That'll definitely get him.
Can I grapple him to where my hair covers his eyes?
Give me another CMD check. Or CMD check.
Same modifier.
Yeah.
Eek.
No. But he's grappled.
All right, I'll take it.
Francis.
Bring the thunder.
Play us a ditty.
You can't say it did.
That. You know what? I got one just for you, Don. Francis is gonna inspire courage to everyone who can hear him. And you should be getting +1 to your attack and damage.
Sure.
And he's going to sing the Plight of Dawn as he plays. Or rather, I guess just play the Plight of Dawn.
Alright. Ebony. Oh.
It's stunned.
It's stone.
Domino.
I'm gonna charge. I
Sure.
can. Dragon Stance allows me to ignore difficult terrain.
I didn't know that.
Oh, it's great.
Sounds pretty great.
Ignore difficult terrain on charges. So that's what's charge again? +4? +2?
+2 to your attack.
And -2 to AC, but I don't think you have to worry about that.
I can't full attack though, can I?
No.
No.
Can't full attack. Can't
Okay.
pounce.
That's fine. I have a +14.
That'll hit. It's fucking grappled, stunned. Oh wait, high or low?
I'm
Always
not.
high.
You know I don't close my eyes.
Hey, you missed.
Wait, hold on. You know I wasn't closing my eyes.
Fog.
Concealment.
We're in
Yeah,
the
but you
fall.
didn't even give me a chance to say high or low.
Were you gonna go low like Dustin?
Maybe. You didn't even give me the chance.
Iowa.
High.
Sure. I'll take the same odds.
So average.
Right? So average. Sure. It's the old ammo.
Damn.
It's,
Oh, wait, that's 12 actually, because I forgot the +1 from Inspire Courage.
always for the +1.
+4 from the being stunned as well.
That's only to attack.
Oh gosh, yeah, I thought that was the attack. But that's a 1 anyway, that wouldn't have made sense.
Zeta. Oh wait, doesn't it take damage when it ends a turn and a thing too?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, roll that damage. Can't move. I don't know. It doesn't get a fort save if it saves there, right? Or it doesn't. Does it?
Reflex
No,
save.
it's just reflex to avoid it. And if it hits, they take the damage. They
Yeah,
don't
if you-
get-
Zap. I think the zap and the punch killed it.
Oh, yeah, the reflex save negates the damage. It's not even nearly as good
Oh.
as Fire Spear.
Wow, had no idea. Thought it was half damage like every other spell in the game.
It's because you.
Oh no, Flaming Sphere is negate too.
Yep.
Wow.
No, second level spells are a lot of fort negates.
Well, it's reflex.
It's not really the fort reflex. It's not a lot of half damage until you get to the 3rd level.
Alright, let's see him save again.
Okay.
Surely he can't continue to roll above 10. Yep, he can continue to roll above 10.
How does
Leland.
it get
You're
So
not
I'm gonna
stunned.
go ahead and see if I can move over and check on everybody and make sure that Sable is intact.
She's all there. Leland, let me get a fort save.
Okay.
You're good. Your sword's on the ground though.
Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and pick that up. And
You were flanking with Aubrey.
I'm gonna
He's
go
also
ahead and
got it grappled.
It's dead.
so I'm getting a plus.
+4 for the stun.
Oh, well, no, that's combat maneuvers.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
It takes -2 AC and loses dex. But I only get a +2 from flanking.
You also get a
Let's
+1
save that cloud.
from Inspire Courage.
What's the what about the
Let's
cloud?
Save on the cloud.
It is 16.
Does a
Okay.
30 hit?
30.
+1 to damage
Doesn't
as
that
well.
also threaten because it's a great sword?
Yes. Yes, it
Yeah,
does.
you can see it. See the confirm.
Does 18 confirm grappled, flat-footed, stunned?
Now comes the sad part. High or low?
Can I go for the middle?
Sure, we'll miss on them. Shit, so lucky. Yeah, you hit. Let's see this damage.
Oh god. Okay.
Plus 11 on this missized, ridiculous greatsword.
That's including flanking and a song.
This is,
Does the song get multiplied on?
yeah, some
Yeah,
multiplies.
it's- Morale.
All bonuses multiply.
You're about to see some blood.
Shit. Holy fuck.
How's your beard, Aubrey?
Bloody.
Get a
Kaboom.
beard save.
What?
Your beard is coated in blood.
Yeah, I assume that.
Leland, how do you destroy this thing?
I'm thinking vertical smash. If you're asking about the blood spray, about like that,
It's a shame it didn't go the other way.
probably some straight to the sides, a lot straight up, likely. There's probably a sword-shaped crater where it used to be.
Well, when the dust clears,
Fog.
fog clears, you guys have 2 horse statues, 1 dragon statue, and a sable statue.
So now that I can see the things, I want to do a knowledge check too.
Let's get that knowledge arcana. 2 horse statues?
Don's gonna shrink down.
2 horse statues, yeah.
Yep.
Kill switches and Obrey's horse.
Horse 2.
Horse was on the. You said somebody else was riding horse, right?
Yeah,
no,
I guess
horse
so.
was a statue.
Yeah,
But you
horse
said
is a
you were
statue.
riding horse. That's right. 3 horse statues, 1 dragon statue, and a sable statue. Zeta, you recognize these things. You've read about these things. These are basilisks. They have a nasty habit of turning things into stone.
We figured.
Does it tell me anything about how to reverse that process? Ryan, is that an assist?
Yeah.
Can I help?
Says
I can't.
you have to coat creature in the blood of a basilisk.
We have plenty of that.
Oh, do you tell
Okay.
Don this?
Yeah.
So, Don
Here's
walks up
the-
to this.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna shout, coat. You know, bring one of the bodies over here. We need to coat Sable in blood.
I guess I'll grab the one that I just obliterated.
Lucky fucks.
I assume the one would be the one that I
Sure, the one that Leland just completely lacerated.
I'll cover Sable in the blood.
I'm sure the other 2 doses are already in Aubrey's beard.
Don
It-
will.
The
cover-
dragon's also.
Aubrey just walks over and paints Sable.
I just hold it over. I assume it's just dripping blood.
Don will, seeing that Sable's being taken care of, he'll take care of Ebony, and then he'll take care of the horses.
That's right. Horses are large creatures.
I think light horses are medium, aren't they? They're not?
No. What? You wouldn't be able to ride them.
That's true.
That's right. Large creatures count as 2 creatures.
Let's.
Horses.
How many creatures does a tiny creature count as?
We'll say less than. Yeah, less than that.
3. 3 creatures. 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 3
So the stuff that Aubrey could paint with his beard.
Yeah, basically. So you guys have 7 doses out of the 3 creatures, and you need 6 for the horses and 1 for Sable, right? So I
That's
think
correct.
you barely eked by there.
And a dragon painted with a beard.
Yeah, dragon.
Yeah, we skimmed by on the fire.
God damn. I was hoping you guys would carry a fucking horse statue around.
You're really just giving us the dragon.
I mean,
It's a cat. You can just
Tiny.
shove it in the bisected body.
Yeah, it's a little bitty creature.
How much does it take to paint a cat?
How do you
So
feel, Sable?
You kind of... The last thing you really remember was looking deep into this thing's eyes. You felt your body seize up. But as you awaken, kind of coming back blurry-eyed. Just... It's like waking up out of a really, really bad nap. And covered in blood.
Like a really bad nap.
you alright there, Zeta? I mean, Sable?
Sable says she's fine.
How's Spring? How's my baby?
Oh, Spring eventually, kind of comes back. Blood kind of seeps. And eventually color is restored to the horse. She seems very confused, but very happy to see you. You guys now have these horses painted in blood.
How does Zeta's family feel about all the blood everywhere?
Happy that they're not stoned, probably.
Yeah, probably just...
They probably think it was awesome.
Probably pretty glad not to be statues. As they watched everyone around them start turning into statues.
Francis
As,
will.
Ebony's... Oh,
Co-
you go on.
I'm gonna try and calm down the horse after it comes to, just kind of try to soothe the horse.
Sing at the horse.
That was just handle animal. I can sing at it as well, but
Horses are pretty calm.
As Ebony comes out of her stupor, Don's kind of hunched over next to her, and he looks down and he gives her a smile. He says, "See that? That's what having a team can do for you."
She kind of quips, "I was turned to stone and almost died."
And you're alive, because we have your back. What are friends for?
Kind of grumbles and starts preening herself.
Tsundere dragon. I know she likes me. She'll warm up to me.
she's only 3.
This is Don's replacement for Furia.
She's
No.
only 3.
We will be best friends. She
Until
will be my
she,
best- You've been replaced, Zeta.
until she grows old enough for us to kill
John is Francis.
without moral conflict.
He's just trying to teach her a valuable lesson about teamwork and friendship. Something that he learned way too late in life.
Do we want to call it a night here? It is past 11.
Seems like a good idea, especially after
Yeah.
that fight. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was
Yep.
the most boring fight.
I can imagine.
Sorry, Nathaniel.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Sable.
It was once again another session where I did nothing.
We almost gotten there.
Almost a TPK as well.
That, yep.
I mean, if it came down to it, I had hero points to burn, but...
Those are supposed to be worth a lot of experience each.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
we're level
yeah,
5,
Hey,
right?
boys.
Experiences counted.
Do we have to
No,
share
I don't-
experience with Zeta's family?
Yep. See this
No.
family all levels.
Damn it.
Alright,
They did
guys.
not participate in combat?
If we're
They
calling
ran
it.
Alright.
Alright, guys. Good night tonight.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Later.
See you guys later.
Actually off the rails. Guys had me fucking grabbing maps that I just was not prepared for.
I know how to
Well-
stop them. I'll turn them all to stone.
That'll show him.
That'll stop them.
That'll teach him.
That's not entirely true. I just had to look up a lot of mountainous encounters. Turns out a bunch of basilisks is a good way to get mountainous encounters.
And turn people to stone.
Yeah. Gaze attacks are super nasty.
There's an equipment trick where you could use your shield to look at gaze attack creatures without meeting their gaze.
Yeah.
But you can just close your eyes.
Or you can
That
just close
helps.
your eyes.
At worst, that was a distraction for the basilisk.
It's
Should we
true.
level?
Basilisks are not exactly smart creatures. At least I don't think they are.
I heard we level.
No, they're
Did we
not.
level?
That's what I heard. Rumor around.
Rumors say that we leveled.
You guys haven't fought anything except for these basilisks in the last.
We progressed a lot.
We got a dragon to like us.
Bad or good?
Like is a strong word.
We got it to hang out with us.
We resolved the dragon encounter in a peaceful manner. That's surely worth a level.
Oh yeah.
We've put our village into better hands than ours in the face of a dragon.
We did
Yeah.
spend hero points on it.
And we're saving my family from imminent death.
Imminent death. You guys have decided to save one family in the village.
I mean, it would be suspicious if it were more than that. In fact, it's already gonna be suspicious that Zeta's house is empty.
Hey, are there any kids in the village?
Of course there were.
I don't know. We never really talked about that. Didn't seem like a very kiddie village.
What are you talking about? People have children.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess the only person we really talked to is Nimrod and direct family.
Children just aren't usually good quest givers, so you don't talk to them often.
We don't
Can't
talk to
believe you
anyone.
guys told the elder that the police were on the way.
The fuzz! Gotta cheese it. Bring the herbs.
This was
You
where we
guys
went.
led the police to the village. Took one family and bounced super hard.
It's not our fault.
Oh,
It was
man.
criminals that didn't tell us. I do not feel beholden to anyone in the village.
Zeta gets home and is like, guys, the police are on their way right now.
It's the buzz.
Freak out, start packing all their
Starts,
shit.
shit's flying around.
Got their go bags ready.
Right.
We knew
Zeta
it was
shows up
Yeah.
with the group later. Is like, guys, we gotta go.
Yeah.
Nobody came up with any better ideas.
It was good enough. That'll do.
When you guys find where the dragon's hiding, I was like, yeah, let's take the family in here.
Come
Yeah,
meet this
right.
dragon.
I tried to avoid it, but they were a little into it.
Goodness. That was good stuff.